I just realized I didn't set up the actual capture. I am gloriously intelligent. And that crashed the game. Hold on. Actually, do I? Okay. You wanna do the capture? Hmm? You wanna capture? Here. How about this? You wanna capture now? Hey, capture! Very me thing to do. So yeah, hey there. It's strange to think that we're over 20 hours into the game now. But like, I mean that is just kind of how these things go, I suppose. So we are in Ruan. I'd say we're probably about 60% of the way done. Either way, I really love this area. It's aesthetic and all that. So, we've got 3 side quests left to do before we um, go on to the next part of the story. So we'll go ahead and get started on those. So for starters, I don't know where the guy we need to escort is at, but and then oh yeah, oh now I remember why we're over here. So yeah, the first one we'll do, we'll make that guy leave. So the the Air Lytton or whatever it's called, it's at the end of the path here. Since it's the gateway that leads to the Zeist region. So going and helping out with that isn't a bad thing. But yeah, so I ended up streaming earlier today with some more of my like Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke, but I ended up like ending it early so that I could work on so I could like have my Sneasel evolved by the time we get to the next gym, right? Because we're about to walk into the dark gym, and it has to hold the Razor Claw, which it's holding, and then it has to be nighttime, and not apparently it's like not night yet. I don't get what what zone shenanigan stuff is supposed to be for it, but it's refusing to be nighttime. So I still haven't been able to evolve the Sneasel. I don't hear anything. Damn it, what's going on? Is the Royal Army really going to just roll over for some bigwig? Why do I feel like this is the Duke? What are they doing? By the looks of them, I'd say they're just ordinary travelers. However, however what? I have to wonder why there isn't a single guard. Now that you mention it, maybe something big is going on. That I do not know. But I think we should ask a guard when we find one. Sounds good to me. So, let's see here. We can't seems like we can go inside. Can we get a guard from up here? Yeah, we can. Okay, cutscene. So His Grace changed his mind. He is not the sort to do so once he has decided on something. In light of that, I believe he'll be staying here. I see. Then we'll have to wait for the bracer to arrive before we can do anything more. I'm afraid so. If that's all, then I shall take my leave. Wish us luck. Huh? I think I know that guy. Oh, it's you. You're bracers, aren't you? Thank Aetios you're here. The name's Chief Warrant Officer Han. It's nice to meet you. I'm Estelle, bracer in training. And I'm Joshua, also in training. The bulletin board said that the traveler was causing trouble? Yes, I'm afraid so. We do have an unsavory character, and dealing with him is proving most difficult. Do you think you might be able to help us out? Yep. Sure, why not? Thank you. You'll be doing us a big favor. Okay, let me fill you in on the details. Da, 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 da. There seems to be little progress to speak of. So, what's with those guys over there? They're the victims of this current little issue. The traveler in question is currently in the dining hall. In the dining hall? Yes, we're hoping that food will persuade him, for the sake of the others here. Persuade him? Okay, just who is this troublesome traveler? Well, to be honest... Hey! You're in charge here, right? You have to do something. Are you just gonna let this kind of bullying go unchallenged? The Royal Army's supposed to be on the side of the citizens, right? If so, then do something about this. Now hold on, all of you. Calm down, please. I'm sick of being calm. I understand. Just please take a step back. Joshua, are you okay? I'm fine. For now, I want you two to check in on the dining hall. Okay, we will. Come on, let's go. Alright. Forget if this is a thing with, like, you need to pick this choice, or whatever. And it's the Duke. But sir, if you reserve all the rooms and the dining hall, what will I tell the other guests? Why can't you see where I'm coming from? Your Grace, I believe I agree with him. Perhaps we should return to Rouen as originally planned? Quiet, Philip. I like it here. Particularly since there's such a lovely view of the Airleton waterfall. But, sir... it had to be you, didn't it? You're that self-centered Duke guy from before. Well, if it isn't the Bracers. You're late. We've been waiting for you. Don't tell me. That's your troublesome traveler? Do you see anyone else here? Fine. It's no wonder we recognize the guy who was talking to the chief warrant officer. The Duke says he intends to stay here. He insists he has to rent all the rooms as well as the dining hall. He really is as selfish gets, isn't he? Oh dear, he is a troublesome fellow. Royalty or not, what does he expect us to do? Make everyone else go camping? And that's where you come in, hopefully. Can you do something to help? Ideally, to convince him to go back to Rouen, or make him, or give him a little nudge over the falls. I'm down for that. You want me to do it? Isn't tactical negotiation part of your job? We're just soldiers, you know. We train with guns and swords, and negotiating with a sword can be somewhat messy. And what makes you think I'm any different? I'm good at hitting stuff, not talking. They usually teach that stuff to someone with a knack for it. Joshua's the guy with the silver tongue, not me. But Estelle, we can't just stand by while this is going on. Please? Even if you can't convince them with words, there's always your staff. Okay. I hate this kind of stuff. Well, I have faith in you at least. Let me give it to you straight. You can have all the faith in the world, but I don't. So don't get your hopes up. I'm sure you'll do fine. Well, thanks for that. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, I remember you. Hello, fancy seeing you here. Where you go, trouble follows, huh? Who are you talking to, Philip? Okay, I gotta start this off right. Hey there, Duke guy. Greetings, Your Grace. I'm here to collect you. Collect me? I don't recall ordering someone to do so. And where did you travel from? From Hotel Blanche, at the personal request of the owner. I see. That is quite admirable of him. But I have no desire to return to Rouen on this evening. I've already decided to stay here at the Airleton. Okay, double or nothing. I had to change his mind, but make him feel like it's his idea. You really intend to stay at this junky old place? I mean, look around. I don't think this place deserves the business of the next king. You declare things I already know to be true. I've never believed this place to be worthy of my presence. It is, however, occasionally interesting to live as the common folk do. Briefly. Well, I get that. But I don't think they even have a high-class chef here. Not to mention, I'll bet it's not even very sanitary. Grr. You think so? Yes, now that you're bringing it to my attention, the place does look a little bit on the filthy side. I suppose I cannot stay at such a place. And now for the sales pitch. Your Grace, by your foot! What about my foot? There's a huge cockroach. Eek! Philip! Yes, sir. Where did the roach go? Where is it? Hurry up and kill it! Surely, sir, you can expect no better from the common peasantry. Why, I'd wager that they even have monsters infesting the... Eek! Enough, Philip, we're leaving. Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. Thank you so much. Think of nothing of it. And all because of one magic word. Cockroach. Classic. And she had the guts to say it to his face. Ah! Yeah, I needed a good laugh. Really? That's a relief. I'd been worried that we might have to get rough with him. But from what Keynes has told me, everything seems to have worked out. Speaking ill of my establishment certainly did seem to do the trick, didn't it? I'm sorry about that. I didn't see any other way to get him to, other than to tell it a little white lie or two. Still, it was unexpected. I didn't know you had it in you to be so sneaky. You never know what I'm capable of when the situation calls for it. To be honest, I just tried to channel Joshua. It certainly seemed like that to me. Yeah, and if not, I'd never be able to lie with such a straight face like that. Well, lies come in all shades. You did it to help others, so I'm sure Adios will forgive you for it. Yes, we greatly appreciate it. May you be equally as determined in your future duties. Yep, take care. Well then, if you'll excuse us. Alright. That man is gone. Alright, so now we need to head back to town. And, does the escort really not say? So he wants to head out to Crone Trail. Maybe he's, like, out by the, like, town gate or whatever that leads there. That'd be my best guess, to be honest. Alright, so once we get back to town, so we got the two. One is escorting the dude, and the other one is... Do we have to pick up something at the... Yeah, we have to go to the Orbital Factory to pick it up. Okay. Dun, dun. Oh yeah, let me, There we go. Alright, I want you to be far back. There we go. Actually, there we go. Something, yeah, something like that. Bum, bum. I always forget that you can choose the pre-battle positions for your team. Mr. Tobias, we came here from the guild. Oh, is it about the maintenance kit? No? Your timing is exemplary. Will you be able to make the delivery post-haste? Yep. Then this brick of a thing is all yours now. A brick of a thing? Are you daft? I'm telling you, it's heavy. Very, very heavy. Here, feel for yourself. You okay? No bones fracturing? No bone fractures forming, to your knowledge? It's filled to the brim with replacement parts, and every tool you can imagine for replacing an orbit light of that size. It's no big deal at all. I'm stronger than I look. Believe me. We just need to carry this to the lighthouse, right? Indeed. To Volk, the lighthouse keeper, he's expecting it. Its contents are quite valuable, so please be as careful as you can be. I still can't believe it. Such responsibility, such strength, such grace. Use. What? Jean told me about you two, and seeing you for myself, just how peppy you are lifts my spirits to the sky. Peppy? No, we're just, professional? You're young, that's what you are. And naturally, I was worried entrusting that something so valuable to potentially reckless use, but I worry no more. Hmm. We may be young, but that doesn't automatically mean we're reckless. Oh, no, you got it all wrong. I just meant that I wasn't sure how Old Man Volt would take it. Yeah, that's a good point. Wait, you know Volt? Yeah, we helped him out when he was a bit of a pickle. Yeah, let's leave it at that. You leave the door open again? Either way, you know what I'm talking about, it seems. Just try to understand where he's coming from. Being a lighthouse keeper is lonely work, so a little eccentricity is to be expected. The lighthouse is crucial for ships to be able to navigate safely. So the keeper's work is a very big responsibility. Gotcha. So really important work. When he was a fisherman, he used to go down plenty of drinks at Laventer. Now that he lives at the lighthouse, though, he rarely gets a chance to have his favorite drink. It's pretty sad. I'd really like to go ahead and get him what he wants, but, well, I've probably said too much. Either way, don't let the old man's unpleasantness get to you, okay? Okay, got it. Is there anything else we can do before we go? Nothing particular. Once you're done, I'd like you to return here. Take care, and I'll see you later. Alright, we'll make this delivery first, since we have to come back and report to him anyways. And then we'll try, and I guess we'll just talk to some NPCs in the first part of town and see if we recognize somebody. Well, rather than recognize, trigger who we need to go and talk to. You know, considering how stressful my Nuzlocke playthrough has been at times, even though, like, you know, I'm stressing so much about, like, losing Mons and whatnot in battles where I usually use just, like, 1 or 2 dudes to sweep the whole team. Like, it still is nice just to be able to play a game where I'm not like, if somebody dies, that's it. Like, I definitely love doing Nuzlocks, but I also wouldn't want that to be my the only thing I do, more or less. So that said, I do plan on sort of like once Shield is done, like ideally it'll be done before next week, so that I don't have to worry about balancing between it and BDSP, but like I'll probably spend some time playing around. Like I'll do an initial playthrough of Shining Pearl. Wait, and then afterwards do a probably I'll either do a Nuzlocke in that, or if it's done by then, which hopefully it should be, I might start a Nuzlocke of Gen 5. It's still kind of hard to say. They're both really fun games, but I definitely don't want to lead with a Nuzlocke in BDSP. We're back! Huh? Archer, the kids from before? Teehee, yep, it's been a while since we were last up this way. And today we're here on another job. A request came to the Bracers Guild, so we're here to deliver this maintenance kit. Here you go. It's a little heavy though, so be careful lifting it. Yep, everything seems to be alright. I appreciate you bringing this all the way up over here. No worries, it's our job after all. The town folk were actually really worried about you too, so I'm just glad to see you're doing well. Work must be tough, so take care of yourself, okay? Don't overexert those old bones of yours. I'll do just that. Thank you for your concern, blunt as it be. So, does this mean that you're starting to understand what it means to possess a caring soul? Nope, not really. I'm no good with those touchy-feely concepts, I guess. And here I thought you'd grown up a bit. Ah, well. I guess you still got a ways to go before you can match the level of that bracer. Anyway, thank you for bringing the stuff all the way up here. I best get to work. Time to start my rounds. Well, you take care now, okay? Don't break your hip. Excuse us, please. Yeah, the bracer he's comparing us to is our dad, so he just doesn't really realize that we're his kid. But yeah, I know there are some people that like when they will actually Nuzlocke their first playthrough of a Pokemon game, just kind of get that maximum amount of difficulty. But for me, like I feel like if I did that, it would pretty much permanently color my viewpoint on it, and probably just give me like stress-filled PTSD every time I go and try to play the game again. Plus, there's a lot of like some of my favorite Pokemon came out in Gen 4 and Gen 5, and not being able to pick who I want to in Gen 5 will be rough as it is. But like having that be the case with Gen 4 as well would be really rough. Okay, so Amelia, you're not like a person in town, right? Amelia! You're a man. You are not Amelia. Hi, Teresa. Uh-huh. Okay. I feel like it's probably someone in Ruan, but like, I'm already here, and I feel really dumb if it's like, yo, idiot, you need to go back to, Minoria, and just go talk to X person or whatever. Here we go. Huh? Oh, are you all with the Bracers Guild? Huh? Yeah, we are. I guess you must be Miss Amelia? That's right, I've been waiting for you. The assignment said something about an escort mission? Guarding someone who's headed into the mountains. Yep, that's right. I want you to protect my uncle. He's going through to the Crone Trail. Oh, he's traveling to Bose, right? No, not exactly. He wants specifically to go to the Crone Trail. Huh? How come? Why would anyone just want to go there? He said something about looking for some rare plants up there. I'm sorry, I don't really know what he's talking about. Okay, then. Well, I think we should ask him directly then. Indeed. Please wait a moment, I've already called him. It sounded a lot simpler when we saw it on the bulletin board. I have a feeling this isn't going to go well. Crone Trail is exceedingly dangerous. I can't imagine anyone specifically wanting to go there. No kidding. We'll never know if we don't ask the man, though. Oh, looks like he's here. Huh? Where's your uncle? Well, it looks like he's already set out. What? Set out? For the Crone Trail, I presume? I think so, yes. And I'd asked him to at least wait until you showed up. I don't know what made him decide to just leave on his own like this. That's not good. Not good at all. Why would he go there alone? It's like asking for a monster to eat you. He'll be more dangerous in the dark. He should really be off the path by sundown. I'm sorry. You came all this way for basically nothing. Oh, don't worry about it. We're fine. I'm really sorry. I have to send word with my uncle as soon as he gets back. You know, I still feel like we should check on him. It's our duty as bracers to protect the public. And we literally were just talking about how dangerous it is. So I feel like just going back home would probably be a bad idea. Especially because he's probably on the verge of being attacked by like some form of giant monster. My dude, you want to go to a place with giant flying scorpions? Ah! Yeah, those things explode. This dude is screwed if we don't save him. Hey there! Help! I need help! Come on, Joshua. Right. Alright, it's only a 10% drop, but it wouldn't be cast until a while later, so I'd best be safe. And let's Shadow Spear. So, okay, yeah, blue impact, single target, but alright, Aqua Bleed. There you go. If Joshua's doesn't die, then it will certainly be finished off by Estelle. KO chance, go! Aww. Kaboom! Just one left. Flare arrow. Interesting. Alright, no, a normal Aqua Bleed is probably enough. Okay, so yep, and here we go. How much does an Aqua Bleed on her do? 384. Pretty good. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've looked at her quartz at all.
Nicely done.
Olive oil. It looks like we made it in time. More like by a hair's breadth. Were you hurt, sir? Not at all. I'm quite alright. Thank you for coming out of thanks to you, I came out with nothing but more than a few scratches. Now I could have sworn I seen you two somewhere before. The girl's homely face is especially familiar. Homely? Hey, but now that you mention it. Oh, I remember now. You're that country girl from Roland. You're that conniving merchant who was searching for those toxic mushrooms. Estelle, he was a client, remember? Tone it down a bit. It looks like even now you still haven't learned how to show the slightest courtesy. It's exactly what I expect from someone raised in the boonies. How about you just shut up? You nasty food maniac. No doubt you were out here hunting for more bizarre ingredients, right? I've already gathered the valuable wild vegetables I came here for. Those exotic delectables are far more unique than even the firefly fungus. With these in hand, my next business deal is sure to be a success. Wait, back up, buddy. What do you mean by next business deal? That firefly fungus didn't work out for you, did it? I'm not going to listen to any more of this pessimism. There just happened to be no demand for them at the time. That's all, end of story. Estelle? When you mentioned the wild vegetables, did that bring anything to mind? Oh, right. Amelia, who we met in Menorah Village. Amelia, you say? That's my niece, but what does she have to do with any of this? Huh? Which means that you're her uncle? It certainly looks that way. Why, has she done something? Actually, Amelia asked that we provide you escort. Back when we arrived, but when we arrived in Menorah, you had already left. I guess so. I guess it wasn't very nice of me to take off like that. But I couldn't help it. I had to come up with a real eye-catcher before my next business deal. And because of that, you almost ended up being some monster's next meal. I'm pretty sure you can't do business deals while in the belly of a monster. Once you get back, you should apologize to Amelia. I'm sure she's worried sick about you. Alright, fine. I promise to talk to her after my next business deal in Grantsville is done. I think that would be a good move on your part, too. Okay, let's get going. We'll escort you back to town. You have my thanks. I'm in your hands. Then we get him murdered, on purpose. In Minecraft. Ovid. Ovid, one of the two. this dude, he certainly has a unique taste in in ideas. He's just sort of like, I'm going to make myself filthy rich by selling food that no one else is trying to sell. And it's like, yeah, no one's selling it because it's gross and grody. Those mushrooms last time that glowed in the dark. Glue in the dark? Glowed in the dark? Yeah, glowed in the dark. I can only imagine what kind of weird texture they must have had. Not let alone what they must have tasted like going in and going out. Like, ugh. This is splendid. I am greatly obliged to you for today. I do hope that the American from earlier can be forgiven and forgotten. It would seem that we are united by fate. When we next meet, I hope we can see one another as business associates rather than mutual nuisances. I'm okay with it. What do you think, Estelle? Sounds good to me. So we're all on good terms again. To future successes. I'm very glad to hear you say that. Then perhaps we'll be able to meet again on my next job. Maybe we'll see him in Gransel. Alright, so that is everything. We just have to go back to the, whatchamacallit, we need to go back to Ruan and talk to the Orbment dude again. That should be the end of that, and then we can turn in these, quests for some BP, which, considering the amount we've got, I think we might be due for a rank up, which would be nice. Like I mentioned before, we're not going to get to rank 1, which is where you get like the ribbon of the series, the Grail lockets that make you immune to all status effects. But we will still go and be able to we'll be a little bit closer to the gladiator items, which are like just so good. Honestly, they're like super game changing in terms of like how useful they are. But yeah, so I think I don't. So once we've gone and like done this, we'll head over to the festival right over there, or rather the festival prep, because we got a play to do. You are not what I'm looking for. Hold on. Whoops! I forgot you managed okay. The delivery went pretty smoothly, and the old man was doing well. Ah, okay, sounds good then. Later then, I'll be in touch if anything comes up. Take care then. See you later. Alright, let's report. Fourth class, strike, yo. What did strike do again? Isn't it like increased crit rate or something like that? Yes it is. Ooh, yes. Yes. Now the next question is, what do I want to replace? Because aerial requires these two together. Oh, okay, so strike is used in place of that's right. In this game it counts as something like blind. So blind applies a status effect. So like I'll switch this over to cast real quick, right? And so then I can now use strike. So okay. That is rather unfortunate. So, Chloe, what do you have? Okay, so what if we... Alright, so you got all that earth. Alright, so what if we give you EP2 and then replace this with range 1. Oh wait, you don't... Do you have... Stone Impact is an AoE. Okay, you do have AoE. And then heal... Heal's really good, but not really something that you need. But... Literally, I don't have any other water materia. Sepith I can give you. So, you just have to have it for now. Yeah, because the literally just she's got 3 water slots, and in this game you can't use like 2 of the same quartz in the same series, so I can't put like 2 mind things in. That won't work. It's actually kind of funny to think how some of these what the classifications for these change over time. Like, I'm pretty sure mind becomes a mirage element in the future, if I'm remembering correctly. So, and then impede, I'm pretty sure becomes a time based. So, anyways, as much as I would love to go and give, like, heal's really good on Agate, just because of him like hurting himself for his ability to gain craft points, and then you just go and regenerate it back. So these little dudes are really easy to go and beat. So we're gonna go and beat them up real quick before we get to the next area, because before we start the next section, because I'm fairly certain that like we're just gonna get like healed. Man, with range of 1 up on her, Stone Impact is so big.
Nicely done.
I recognize this voice actress, but I can't for the life of me name any of the characters she voiced. I know it's definitely one of a very like common voice actors from that day and age, at the very least. I will kill the bug boys, but not the others. Bug boy puts a very minimal amount of effort to Oh yeah, that reminds me, how big is Hellgate with this? Yo, that's pretty big. Okay, so... what you gonna do? And then you'll summon reinforcements? No, you're gonna move. Okay. And this will finish it. Yeah, Chloe can actually take advantage of how much
Well, that takes care of that.
EP that spell costs, just because she has so much. I'm glad though I'm at the point where new characters, I'm not having to go and like unlock more slots for them. The Genis Royal Academy. Wow, so this is the Royal Academy. I like it here. It seems so nice and relaxing. Perfect for the type of environment for studying, I'd say. Well, everyone's in class at the moment. I'd get pretty noisy if you just wait around a little while. We're having the campus festival soon. So I guess people are busy preparing for it. Correct. I want to introduce you to the head of the student council, but she's in class. I'll take you to meet the dean's office first. Why there? To meet Dean Collins. He's in charge of the whole academy. His office is on the first floor of the main building to the right. Got it. Well then, let's go meet the dean. Alright, let's go ahead and save, now that everything is all squared away with. Students are always up late around this time of year, which means that I have to make my rounds later than usual. I'm back, Dean Collins. Ah, hello, Chloe. And who might you be? It's nice to meet you, Dean. We're from the Bracer Guild. Ah, but you're so very young. Very impressive indeed. Are you, by chance, here because of the fire at the orphanage? Yes, actually. Chloe explained the situation surrounding the fire to Dean Collins. I see. That's terrible. I wish I could do something to help. Well, first there's the matter of cheering up the children. Perhaps I could start there. Yes, sir. In that case, I will work on the play with Estelle and Joshua. I think that's a good idea. Estelle and Joshua, I wish you both the best. Do what you can. Yes, sir. To the best of our meager ability. I'm letting the head of the student council handle the matter of the play. Her name is Jill. She can tell you far more about it than I ever could. I'll see about setting you up dorm rooms for you. Huh? Dorms? Well, the campus festival is almost upon us. I'd imagine that you'd need to rehearse every day for long hours. And if that's the case, you'll need a place to sleep, will you not? Okay. That would be greatly appreciated. Ah, lessons seem to have concluded for the day. Why not go and introduce yourself to the president, then? Yes, sir. We should go to the student council room next. It's to the right of the main building, on the second floor of the clubhouse. Okay, let's go. It's time for school. Cafeteria food. Cafeteria food. Cafeteria food. So busy. The budget for all the concession stands have been checked over. No problem with sending out the invitations. Now all that's left is to play. If we can't find anyone to fill the last two roles, the only option might be for us to fill them in ourselves. But there's no way you're acting in that play. The horrors I witnessed when we first tried those costumes on are going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Don't remind me. I never want to wear anything like that ever again. I'm back, Jill. Hello, Hans. Chloe! I heard about the fire. It must have been awful. Were the matron and the kids all right? Yes, they're fine for now. The orphanage was burnt to the ground, though. I see. Well, try to keep your spirits up. Fretting won't do anyone any good. The best thing we can do is make the play something the kids can enjoy. Yes, Matron Teresa gave us the same advice. So, we'll give it our best. With your help, I'm sure everything will turn out fine. To think I was stressing about it just a few moments ago. Who are your friends? Nice to meet you. I'm Estelle. And I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. So you must be the one Chloe spoke of before. I told you I'd bring them here. They'll be helping too. Oh, what a relief. I'm glad to meet both of you. I'm Jill Ridenour. I'm the head of the student council. I'll be directing the play. And I'm the vice president, Hans. It's nice to meet you both. Likewise. Good to meet you too. Likewise. I feel like I've lost, I feel like my Estelle voice is lost in the void somewhere. It's like whenever another female character shows up, it's like, especially with Jill, because I made the mistake of having it be the same sort of similar sound, but my mouth being in a different position. I don't know how to describe like the way you do voices or whatever physically, but but yeah. I feel like with Estelle, Chloe, and Jill all together, it just kind of blobs together into like, hello, I'm doing falsetto, but not, but also yes. What? With bracers here, maybe we can incorporate stunts. Are you any good with a sword, Estelle? Well, my father trained me on the staff, but I'm not hopeless at least. Okay, that settles it then. You have a big sword fight with Chloe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, a sword fight? She means in the play, of course. There's a duel between the two knights at the climax of the play. It's a really powerful scene, perfect for the final act. We don't have any girls who can use a sword well enough to compete with Chloe, much less make it look good. So, she beat every guy in the fencing tournament and took the top spot. Wow. Wow. Nope. No, it's gone. She actually beat out Hans in the final match. Thanks for reminding me, Jill. It's not that I'm no good, it's just that Chloe's way better. I'm still only an amateur. I don't think I'd be any match for a professional like Estelle. And again with the modesty. But hey, if you need my help, I'm your girl. We can do it, Chloe. I'm sure we can. Thank you. You know, a duel between two female knights ought to be pretty unique. Female knights? They're going to be playing the two male knights. Huh? But that leaves us without a role for Joshua. Oh my, whatever shall we do? He deserves to play a crucial role in this. Yes, a critical role. And I think we have just the part for him. What kind of play is this exactly? Water check. It's called Madrigal of the White Magnolia. It's a famous story set in a time where there were nobles and commoners. A princess is courted by both a knight of royal blood and a commoner. In spite of the different social classes, the three of them have been friends since childhood. As you can imagine, this leads to a complication between the nobles and the commoners. And there's a great ending to the whole story. A great happy ending, even. That sounds like fun! So then, why are the girls playing the guys' roles? It's something that to make the production more interesting this time. Having guys and girls switch the roles, that is. Wait, really? Wow, so, and the teachers are okay with this? End sexual discrimination! Be free of gender roles! Put in that light, the teachers love the idea. Personally, I just thought that people would get a kick out of it. Jill, you're incorrigible. Yeah, though she prefers the title Evil Genius. I'm totally up for it. Hey, hold on a second. From what you're telling me then, this crucial role you need me to play is... You are going to be doing us a massive favor here. Thank you for introducing us to such nice people, Chloe! I'm sorry, Joshua. So, these are our costumes? I figured... Hold on a second. Let me try and get the voice back. Let me mute this real quick. I figured that if we're playing knights, we'd be all armored up. Well, armor and a helmet won't work for this if we want people to see you act. That's why I decided to arrange things so you'd be dressed more like the Royal Guardsman. Oh, I got it. It's perfect for Chloe. She's petite. Thank you so much. I think it suits you also. Really? Say, why are we dressed in different colors? Because I'm playing the Azure Knight, Oscar. You're playing the Ruby Knight, Julius. It makes the play more colorful. Oh, okay then. So, what about Joshua? The object of your affection is the fair Princess Cecilia. Come on, Princess, this way. Wait, I'm not in the moment yet. Ah. Oh. If you're going to say something, say it. Don't leave me in suspense. How should I put it? I think it looks perfect. I'm shocked. But you look so beautiful. Indeed, such poise. Why, if I didn't know what's really going on there, I'd be smitten at the very sight of you. Well, thanks to you for being so honest about it, at least. I'm not so thrilled, but... this is just as I hoped. I think everyone would be pretty pleased with the casting. Come on, everyone, let's make this play one to remember. All right, yeah. Boo-hoo. Afterwards, Estelle and Joshua each slept in their respective dormitories. Okay, Estelle, please use this bed. Thank you. But that means you and Jill are in the same room. You two must be close. Well, we've been ever since we first started here. And as roommates, we're pretty much inseparable. By the way, I have a proposition for you. What? Want to be an honorary best friend of mine? After all, we're going to be working together. You don't mind, do you? Of course not. No superseding me, I hope. We're a best friend trio, right? Yeah, of course we are. My new best friends, Jill and Chloe. Wonderful. Looks like it's just us girls in here. This will be fun. No need to worry about the boys prying eyes while we're here. You make it sound so dirty. You're so innocent. Like a little lamb. Oh, that's just mean. Just for that, I'm not baking you any sweets. Oh, well, pardon me. I apologize for offending you, Mademoiselle Chloe. Nope, try again. Hmm? What's wrong, Estelle? What's with all the staring? It's no big deal. I've just got a little green monster on my shoulder. What do you mean? I have some friends back in Roland, but the most we ever did was have sleepovers. I think it must be nice to have someone close living under the same roof with you. What do you think, Chloe? I'm not sure. I don't really understand what makes you jealous, Estelle. Huh? I concur. I almost want to ask you where you get off saying something like that. Why would you say that? Oh, come on. You've got a traveling companion, don't you? And a pretty nice looking one to boot. Who you've also, I don't know, lived under the same roof with? Are you talking about Joshua? That's kind of a silly question. You've got a hot guy with you all the time, and you're jealous of us living in an all-girl household? I'm playing a tiny violin for you, like minuscule in size. This shows what you know. Joshua's way more like a big brother to me. Us living together is more like a family thing. Oh, a family thing, she says. I wonder if Joshua feels the same way. Huh? I bet that's not what a guy his age would think. It's gotta be tough for him to always be around a pretty girl like you. Huh? Enough, Jill. I'm sorry, Estelle. Jill has a bad habit of picking on people. If you're gonna start talking about bad habits, is there something you'd like to say? Nope, I'm good. Come on, don't mess with me like that. And really, Joshua? I mean, come on, no way. Someone's in denial. Jill. Oops, I just remembered. I have to do my daily report to the teacher before bed. So, good night, ladies. Sleep well. I swear. Oh, right, Estelle? If you'd like, I can lend you some of my pajamas. Estelle? Huh? What? Oh, right, pajamas. Sure, that sounds great. With that, Estelle and Joshua's unlikely life at the Royal Academy had begun. Yeah, I know there's... I'm pretty sure it's official art, but there's a really great looking piece of art of that's depicting like this time period, or this point in time rather, where you can see like them practicing for the play with them in costume and stuff like that. In the mornings, they would wake up and go to school just like the other students. Stella and Joshua are like, hello, my job has the extra perk of, you know, higher education, I guess. Estelle is like, I don't know how any of this works. I'm sorry. Joshua, meanwhile, is like, yo, I'm actually a college student. All throughout the morning, they attended lessons with the other students. It's just a nice, quaint little vibe. It's good. I'm glad that they're able to take some time and just sort of relax and be normal, like kids for once. As the day wore on, lunch was enjoyed by all over pleasant, silly conversation, mostly revolving around how Joshua might look in heels. School was followed by rigorous rehearsals that lasted late into the night. Everyone was having such fun that time seemed to fly by. And the day before the festival. My friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to meet in such a base of fashion. Speak that we may be both unburdened. If nothing else for our beloved princess. We would cleave a path through fate with our own hands. But at this moment, my words and her smile seemed lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? But what is this passion that pierces me to the quick? Though I have no wish to fight you again, it would seem that I am left with little choice. Before this storm, by the name of revolution, should claim us both. Take up your sword, and we shall let fate decide. Yes, and the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done. Indeed. Phew. Phew. Woohoo! I finally got through the scene with no mistakes. And a convincing performance it was. I've got nothing on you, though. I don't think you've flubbed a single line. Well, I've been familiar with the script for a long time. I think I learned it at the same rate you're going. I really appreciate you taking the trouble to rehearse. It's no big deal. You've kind of been my guide through it all. I think you might have made a great. I think you would have made a great bracer personally. You flatter me. We're finally doing this for real tomorrow. I hope Matron Teresa and the children will enjoy it. They really mean a lot to you, don't they? They're like your family. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? No, you're exactly right. They're the ones who taught me the real value of family. Both of my parents died shortly after I was born. What? I was left in the care of an affluent relative I never wanted for anything. But I really have no idea what having a family was like. It was 10 years ago that I met the matron. 10 years ago? Was that during the 100 Days War? Yes, that was when I came to Iran. Everyone I knew had scattered trying to escape the Imperial forces. Matron Teresa and her husband Joseph took me in and cared for me. Wow. After the war ended, we waited several months for the word to come to my relatives. She and Joseph were so kind to me. That was when I first understood what it must be like to have a mother and a father. But how it must be to have a family to be with. Chloe, I'm sorry. I've been rambling. You must be bored to tears. No, not at all. Let's really show everyone tomorrow how it's done. Right. I was worried before, but I'm really excited now. Jill and Hans sure have worked hard on this, haven't they? And yes, indeed. But I think Joshua has really been the biggest help. I never expected him to be such a good actor. Yeah, he acted all uninterested, but he sure plays the role of a spoiled princess well. He definitely nailed the mannerisms. I've seen professionals turn in worse performances. Does he have any experience in theater? I don't really know much about his life before I met him. Whatever went on back then, he never wanted to talk about it. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. Don't sweat it. He's always been the type to be good at whatever he does. He's always so calm and collected. Sometimes he gets flustered though, and that's when he's really cute. What? Perhaps our roles should have been reversed. Huh? Julius and Oscar. Somehow I think you would have preferred to play Oscar. Huh? How come? Well, maybe. I mean, Julius is the son of a noble, and I don't know anything about that. That's not what I mean. It's more about, you know, the ending. Oh, you mean how Oscar gets... Right. Well, it's just Joshua. And hey, do you mean you wouldn't like kissing Joshua? Don't be ridiculous. Still, it does seem rather risque. Come on, you're starting to sound like Jill. Besides, Joshua just sees me like a little sister. Does he? He's always treated me like a little kid, especially with my dad around. It drives me nuts. Anyway, there's absolutely nothing like that going on. Okay. Ah, here you are. Joshua? Hans. Rehearsal's over, and you're still practicing. That's some dedication you two have. Ready for the big duel scene? Just leave it to us. It'll be flawless. Really? I look forward to seeing it. Anyway, what are you two doing here? Were you looking for us? Yeah, today's the last day. You two will be staying in the with us in the dorms, right? I was thinking we could have a big dinner to pump up ourselves. Maybe. Let's do it. I think it sounds like a great idea. By the way, wasn't Jill with you? She was called away by the dean some time ago. I'll go check on her. I'll come with you. You guys can go ahead into the cafeteria. Okay. Let's go to the cafeteria. As you wish, boss. Don't call me that. Looks like they're really hitting it off. Sometimes it worries me he doesn't really let people get close. What? Oh, it's nothing. Okay then, let's go get changed. It'd be kind of embarrassing to walk around like this. I have to agree. That should do it. Want to go meet up with Jill? Alright, let's go to the dean's office. I forget if there's a site, like a hidden quest at this point, or not. Might as well... Oh. I'm bushed. At this rate, I'll never finish getting these decorations up. Alright, so there is. And all the students who were helping me are busy with other stuff. Just look around. There is still plenty of places that aren't decorated yet. Uh-oh, there's no center curtain. That might not look so good. See what I mean? If you see any of the rare spots like that, please let me know. I'll be over to get them fixed up in a jiffy. I think you know what to keep an eye out for. Any place like this where there's no decorations. I got it. If I spot any, I'll let you know. I appreciate it. So yeah. So that's right, this is what the side quest was. We gotta decorate. Huh? Maybe... Is something wrong? There's no flag here. But there's one on the other side. Oh, you're right. Good thing, Estelle. Good thinking. It's by pure chance, really. Let's go tell Mr. Parkers about it. Yes, let's. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll go ahead and get this straightened out. Okay, let's see what we can do. Alright, I appreciate it. Hold on a second. I don't think this... I think you might have heard my Discord noises. I don't think my Discord went into streamer mode that time. Just to be safe, I put myself in Do Not Disturb. Alright, that should do it. Let me know if you see any more. Sure thing. Yes, sir. Is this the back road? Okay. Holy freaking crap! What's up? What's up indeed? He seems really, really scared. Well, what's wrong? Hey, you shouldn't stand right in front of the door. You never know when a ghost or something might come flying out. A ghost? Are there monsters in the building? Yeah, that's right. Enormous suckers, swarms of them. This used to be one of the school buildings, but it's always locked up these days. I borrowed the key from Mr. Effort. The regular school buildings are all noisy lately, so I just wanted a quiet place to sleep. Huh. So you're not even going to help? It's boring. Let's let the ones who want to help do the helping. What's with your attitude? Pretty arrogant of you, considering everyone else is pitching in. Now, Estelle. For now, let's just focus on checking into these supposed monsters in here. Well, okay. If there are any monsters, I guess we can't just let them stay in there. Right. The festival is tomorrow. But what can we do? What can we do? I was just planning to get the key back to Mr. Effort, tell him the place is haunted, and never speak of it again. It's really dangerous in there. I wouldn't get close if I were you. Yeah, but that sounds like a good time. Alright, let's save real quick. We're doing this without Joshua, which is fine, but I'm gonna go and get some more water. So, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I definitely feel like one of the perks for when we get to the the Cold Steel games, which, considering how long these games are, probably won't be until like the summer of next year if I do my normal like schedule and whatnot. But one of the good things with that, beyond just the fact that the main character is male, which means that I'm not going to have to be like throwing my voice as all over the place like I do, like, because your main character is the one that like your voice or no, your who's gonna be doing the most lines and whatnot. And my voice definitely is more male than female, so it will once we are like doing stuff with Irene, it will make my throat life be a bit better. And on top of that, that's when the games start getting voice acted too. So that thing just barely lived. Poison. Poison. I don't think I have an anti-poison item. I was definitely right though. The passage of time has allowed did heal us up, so I definitely didn't need to go and rest at the inn or anything like that. I don't think this hit would kill. Okay, so great. There we go. Comet! Yo, isn't that a single target move? I forget. I don't think I can check her abilities until I'm in battle. I'll be fine, alright. Oh, that's right. You are way better at this whole healing shtick. Alright, do I have anti-poison? No, I do not. Okay, well, living with poison, I guess. I think there might be a skunk outside my apartment because I can smell it. I am not pleased. Oh, this is a line. Ooh, okay. I'm pretty sure immunity is only for one one attack. So bam. It should finish both of them off with a hit. Well, it certainly finished him off, and he's petrified now. Now that I think about it, I don't think I gave... Did I give cast to her? Or not? Double petrify. Let's see real quick. I did not. Okay. So if instead of this I give her cast, it just gives her access to Shadow Spear. What if instead of range, give her cast? Because cast is way more important. That's what? Yeah, I think it's like 2/3. speed or casting time cut down, which is massive. Ideally, I would want to be able to switch this out with something that would... White Gehenna. What does White Gehenna do again? Medium, okay. Alright, I can live with this. That spider was just trying to get an education. And I beat him up for it. And I don't feel bad. Okay, that's that wing. Spider. Fortunately, I don't think I'm gonna hit anything with single target or beyond single targets at this point. Oh wait, Oko, Oko, Oko. Yeah, Oko. Oko. Yo, Shadow Spear, best waifu 2020. It's not even 2020 anymore. That's just how good it is. Okay, and pop it on the head. I'd like to get enough craft points for her so that I can do an emergency camphor if necessary. Which, honestly, considering camphor the anime sounds like some sort of like, in the case of emergency, break glass to become a magical girl kind of vibe. EP charge. Feed me, Seymour! Who's Seymour? I don't know why my first Seymour thought was Final Fantasy X. Which, I'm pretty sure, isn't Seymour the dude with the giant, like, deer antler for hair? For, like, a haircut, dude? I messed up. I messed up. Let's try this again. Alright. Much better, okay. Oko, Oko, Oko. Aww. This is the worst timeline. Bam. I forget. A shield in this game? Like the quartz. There's that's another water based like quartz that's in these games. For the life of me, I cannot remember if those were introduced by this point or not. That's another water one that can be used, that would be more effective than heal. Or shield like wind at this point. I think that might actually be the case, because I think I remember it being weird.
Well, that takes care of that.
I don't know. There we go. I don't know how to feel about these spiders being filled with mirage, time, and space. Sepith. Okay, yeah, shield is winning this game. But yeah, them being made, giving those Sepith makes me feel like they're just like unholy abominations that spawned in. The item fairy is yet to make her second rounds today. Yo wins their first rounds. Mr. Effort, are you kids alright? Mickey told me it's monsters that are showing up in the old school building. Apparently so. No need to worry, we wiped them out. Is that so? Oh, of course, you're a bracer. Well, thank you for your help. We can't have anything happen to the festival. Indeed. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we lock the door again? Better safe than sorry, after all. Yes, I agree. That should take care of that. Well, I should get back to the night duty room. It'll be closing time fairly soon. You kids try not to stay up too late. Yes, sir. We'll take care of ourselves. Roger that. There we go. Now back to decorations. What if I told you decorations are cool? I'm trying to remember if there's... I think there was something that you need to do at one of the dorms. On the outside. I'm just talking to the dudes. I'm letting my voice rest from voicing all the just like side NPCs for now. Wait a second, what? It's almost time for bed. Oh wait, the play. Yo, this man had a heart talking about bed. I know he probably means that he just likes to sleep, but I have some slight concern. Gaze firmly shut. But yeah, as I was talking about earlier, I am glad that, like, I get the impression that while Estelle did have a few friends, in Roland, like, there's, I forget her name, but she's the, that one, like, farm girl, that Estelle spent the night with. Like, I get the impression that she was probably the only girl around her age that she was friends with, and even then, like, she was on the other end of the highway. Oh, no banner here. Okay. Don't you think the tapestry should go here? It would look nice just to the opposite of the door. Oh, yeah! We should go let Mr. Parks know. Yes, let's. It's good that she can have some like, more girlfriends her own age between Chloe and Jill and a few other characters. Yeah, I see what you mean. I'll get right to work on it. We'll be glad to help. Thanks, I appreciate it. It's definitely a lot of work for one dude, so... Alright, that should do it. Let me know if you see any more. Sure thing. Yes, sir. This is a auditorium, right? Yeah. Where is... I think there's like one more thing. These things are always in threes. I don't think it's inside, but like it doesn't hurt to check. Oh, Wilhelm is so hot. Plus, she's really upfront about things and seems low maintenance, which is always a big score, or which always scores big points with me. On the other hand, I don't get the feeling there's a beating heart under Miss Melia's Melia's chilly exterior. But man, there's something about a woman wearing a pair of glasses that suits her. Well, far be it from me to challenge a strongly held opinion, but wouldn't that also apply to Jill? It's not about just about the glasses. Mature women just have this glamour to them. I feeling a little anxious, are we? Never my life. Didn't they say they were going to get seats? What's this all about? Why is it going to be so hopeless sometimes? Well, Joshua's in on this conversation too. I'm kind of surprised. So how far have you gone with Estelle? I know you're not going to tell me you haven't done anything with her. Sorry to disappoint you, but you have an overactive imagination. What am I supposed to say? It's not like it'd be your business anyways, mind you. Oh, you don't say. I just figured you two would make a good couple. So if you've given up on that, what's your plan of attack on Chloe? You might have to practice, but if you straighten up a little, you might be able to good match for her. What's that supposed to mean? You want to get out of here and go on to the dean's office? Yes, we need to go meet up with Jill. It's one of those. I don't want to listen to this conversation anymore. Something embarrassing might be said. Why do you have a door open over here in the boys' locker room already? Chloe? Yes, Logic. Are you still working on the research for your class presentation? Yes, I'm almost finished, but I'm missing a few research materials needed to back up the points made in the presentation. Oh no, that's terrible. Specifically, I need all 3 volumes of Rowan's economic series. It appears that some miscreant has carried them out of the reference section. I don't suppose you've seen them running around the school, have you? No, I don't think so. Well, if they just happen to be, they must be around here somewhere. If you happen to find any of them, please let me know. We shall. If we find them, we'll let you know first. Alright. Well, we got another thing to hunt for. It's not one in like the locker, right? There we go. We're on Economics 1. Dude just left it hanging out in the locker. Thankfully, it seems like we're looking for an actual like physical book, so that makes it a little bit easier. All right. Is there any? Where's the other thing? Just tell me. I need to know. I need to know. Is there a book in the girls' dorm? This again. Oh, I think I see one right over there. There we go. I'm just taking it from your room. I don't know why I feel like there's supposed to be one in the courtyard for some reason. Because I'm not seeing a prompt for one anyways. I'm just walking in circles. Or I guess a square? Oh, you know what? It is Spore Storm. They don't have flags. There's no flags here. See, the other buildings have flags over the doors. So it would seem. I suppose the decorating isn't finished here then. Let's go tell Mr. Parks about it. Okay. Oh, you're right. Nice catch. Okay, I'll go take care of it. Why don't we come and help? Yeah, sounds good. Okay, thanks. I'll be glad for the help. Alright, that should do it. Phew, that looks like the last of them. You kids should have been a big help. No problem. We all want the festival to go well, so helping out is a big deal. That's right. It's our festival after all. I suppose you're right. I'm looking forward to it myself. Just leave it to us. We'll do our best. Got my fingers crossed for you both then. Water check. Right, so that last book is probably inside. I'm guessing in the main area. Actually, let's check in the auditorium real quick. It's not like in the back around here or something like that, right? Yeah, it's not. Okay. Alright, so it's probably on the second floor then. Wait, is it in the faculty lounge? There we go. And that should be all three. Well, Chloe, is this what he's talking about? Yes, I believe so. Logic, is this what you've been looking for? Yes, yes, you have my thanks. Now I finally have all the books I need for my research. I'm looking forward to reading your paper when it's done, Logic. Yes, and I look forward to showing you my results. You will be astounded. Thanks to your help, I can make this paper the best it can possibly be. Now I really should get started. Time is short. I wish you the best of luck with your play, Chloe. We'll do our best. Isn't that right, Estelle? You can count on it. Good to hear. Alright, I think we can go and speak with Jill now. Let's save just real quick, just to be safe. Hey, that's a great idea. That's our dean, always level-headed. You flatter me. Then I assume I can entrust this list to you? Yes, sir, I'll take good care of it. Excuse us. Oh, we're sorry, are we interrupting? No, we were just finishing up. Actually. Gee, don't say anything. You'll spoil the fun tomorrow. You what? What? You're acting all suspicious. So, what are you plotting this time, Jill? You have to wait until tomorrow to find out. Anyway, what's up? Did you need me for something? Yes, actually. Chloe explained that an evening feast has been planned for the next day in the anticipation of the play's success. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I'm just hoping and praying that the festival is a big success. Let's give it all we've got. Barring any major complications, I think tomorrow will go just fine. Yes, sir. Come on, Jill, let's go to the cafeteria. Okay. Oh, we probably could have brought Jill along with us on the errands. We're here. Woo! Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Jill. Hey, we've been waiting for you. Now are you ready to order some food? Oh man, my stomach cries out nourishment. I love that Estelle blushed because of the conversation that the guys were having. Finishing up the play and having to run hither and yon like a madman really works up an appetite. But but that all ends today, right? You're right. I've got to get motivated. Got the new job to deal with and all. Wait, what? What new job? Yeah, I'll tell you about later. Let's go out there and stir things up. We're gonna make this festival a huge success. I'll be counting on you, Estelle. You too, Joshua. Oh, I'm all over it. We'll do our best. That evening, everyone spent a rather busy hour in the cafeteria. And in the end, they all raised a toast with soft drinks to the success of the play. Afterwards, they returned to the dorm and went to bed early in order to be prepared for the busy day ahead. On the day of the festival, the stage is set perfectly. The lights are just right. Okay, looks like we're ready to unleash our masterpiece. We'll be opening soon. We've got a bit before everything starts, though. Go and have some fun in the meantime. Now you're talking. I'm just gonna stuff my face with something from every food stand out there. Looking around is fine, but if you eat too much, you'll be too full to move in the play. Yeah, I probably shouldn't overdo it. Hey, aren't you guys gonna go with us? Can't. We've got student council business to deal with. You'll be fine. Go have some fun. What? What student council business? And didn't you say the same thing yesterday? Is there something I can do to help? We're fine, I promise. All you need to do is show Estelle and Joshua around. Aren't the Pipsqueaks gonna be showing up soon? Oh, right, sorry. We'll have time enough to go out and enjoy the festival. Oh yeah, and Joshua? If you see any hot girls out there, I expect you to beeline it right back and tell me about it, got it? I wouldn't want to miss out, and I wouldn't want any of them missing out on the pleasure of my company. Yeah, I got it. Tall, gorgeous, sensual, charming. Did I miss anything else? My friend, I couldn't have said it better myself. I swear, you're hopeless. What's up, gals? The time you've been waiting for, has finally arrived. The 52nd Genius Royal Academy Campus Festival has begun! Here come the guests. Holy, tons of people! Well, this is the famed Genius Royal Academy after all, so it's definitely not your average school festival. Yeah, we are expecting a lot more visitors this year than usual. Alright, it's finally here. Come on, Hans, let's go. Alright. We'll be in the student council office, so come see us if you need us. Sure thing. Best of luck, you two. Shall we go and look around? Works for me. Ooh, coffee ice cream, orange ice cream, apple ice cream. I'm glad I've got Mira saved up. Hey, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, what brings you two here? Hi, Neil. Are you here for business or pleasure? Lots of people in the entertainment industry were invited. Did you ever find a link between all those bits of information you found? I wonder. Actually, before I get into that, I'm hungry. I think I'll fetch me some grub. He does not want to leak any information. Ooh, crepes. Crepes are really good. I wish I could eat more of them, but I wonder why grandson's classroom is. Big problem is just their size as well as the these things. I'll buy a few more of these because they give craft points. But yeah, the problem is I have issues with eating too much bread. Popcorn. Holy popcorn. This popcorn's so good it makes you move faster. Oh, hello, Gilbert. Hello, Chloe. Have all of your preparations been complete? Yep, we practiced hard, learned our lines, and spent the afternoon waxing the hairs off Joshua's face and arms. All that's left is the doing now. I see. I look forward to seeing the results of your efforts. It's been some time since I was last here, but I still love my old alma mater. I have too many fond memories of this place. Ah, Gilbert. I have lots of things to say about Gilbert, none of which I could say currently. Huh? Have we seen her before? I believe she was with Colonel Richards in the Sky Bandit hideout. The Colonel often spoke of coming to visit. He still has his hands full at the moment, though. I'm sure he'll be free to drop by in a while. Oh hey! Huh? Professor Alba, is that you? Well, Estelle and Joshua. This is a pleasant surprise. I trust you're doing well. Were you invited here for the festival? Sadly, no. I'm here on other business. I've come to investigate a new discovery within Saphira Tower. I was hoping the Academy could provide me some useful materials. Wow, you're really dedicated. Well, I have to be. Research hasn't made me wealthy, so I'm fueled by pure enthusiasm. On an unrelated note, or rather a related note, the Academy's curriculum is divided into a few courses, isn't it? Will there be any exhibitions? Yes, although the 3 courses available to study here are only the social study classes will have. Although of the 3 courses available to study here, only the social study classes will have an exhibition. That's how you read. The students are displaying the results of an independent research project. I see. I recall my own days as a student. So, where is the research publication made? Oh, okay. This must be your first time in the Academy, right? Let's see, how do I explain it? Indeed, the campus is fairly littered with buildings. If you like, we can just take you there. That would be helpful, but I'd hate to spoil your fun there. Oh, it's fine. We're not doing anything major right now. I see. Well, in that case, I would greatly appreciate you showing me to the exhibition hall whenever you have time. I'll be waiting for you right here in the cafeteria. I think that's a thing that progresses stuff. So, for now... Anything special? No. Okay. We'll move by for now. Wait, is that who I think it is? No, it's not. Dang it! I was hoping it was a certain somebody, but I think I've missed. I think I've missed all the events with that dude. It's not been. It's not. I've not seen you since last year's Royal Council, Mayor Dalmore. Has much changed since then? As you can see, I'm feeling quite well. You look to be in good health as well. Also, I expect that today will be quite enjoyable. Hey, Karna. Good afternoon. Hey, guys. Jean told me what's been going on. So you're just helping out wherever you're needed? More or less. Are you working as security or something? Basically. The alumni here tend to be Liberian celebrities from all walks of life. Every year, they're all invited back. Thus, the need for heightened security. Wow, I wonder who else went here. The who's of Liberia, I guess. Well, just leave security up to me, and you two can focus on helping out with the festival. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's the mayor. Mayor Mabel? Oh, well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. What are you doing here? To tell you the truth, I actually graduated from here. I always made a point of coming to the campus festival each year. Oh, okay, that's cool. But enough about me. How are you two been doing? Are you here on guild business? Well, actually, Estelle told Mayor Mabel what had been going on. Oh, you're helping out with the play? I've always found them to be slightly tiresome. But if you're going to be on stage, I certainly don't want to miss it. I'd really rather not have anyone I know in the audience for this. Long time no see. You two, you look as energetic as ever. Mr. Ratio is about to get ratioed. Food, French fries, and fresh juice. This juice is so fresh it unstones people. Oh no. So this is the campus which is funded through the royal coffers. As the Queen's nephew, I ought to give it a thorough inspection. Ah ha ha! I'm sure that the students would consider it a great honor. Was that old fart even invited? I imagine he was not inviting, he was just asking for trouble. Your Grace, I hate to say this once more, but please consider your words when among the public. My dude has like zero chill. Maximum no chill. I forget. Is there anything going on back here? I can't remember if somebody like sneaks back here or something. Still locked. Okay. Always good to double check regardless. Alright, I'm about to sneeze. Well, you certainly pulled out all the stops, haven't you? So many areas of interest, from history to economics. Thank you so much. This looks like smashing fun. It's my pleasure to help, sir. Social studies is my major, so I hope you enjoy looking around. I've never been any good at this whole academic thing. One of these days, you're really going to have to get over that. Being a bracer requires knowledge in many different areas of study. Well, I'm itching to start looking around, so if you'll excuse me. Thank you again for showing me the way here. Oh, that's it? It's Chloe! Oh, you're all here. Hey, kiddos! Glad you could make it! Are you having fun? Yeah, it's awesome! I ate so much candy I puked. I told you not to be such a pig. Is Matron Teresa with you? Yep, she's talking to those people over there. Here she is. Good afternoon, all. Matron Teresa. Good afternoon, Matron. Thank you very much for inviting us here today. The children and I have greatly enjoyed it. Hey, Miss Chloe? Where's your play thingy supposed to start? We've been looking forward to it. I see. Well, you'll have to wait a little bit longer. Did you know that both Estelle and Joshua are going to be part of the play with me? Really? That's so cool! What part are you going to be playing, Mr. Joshua? Well, how do I put this? You'll just have to wait and see, won't you? Oh, by the way, are you guys still staying in Minoria? Yes, through the continued goodwill of the innkeepers. That said, however... Hey guys, do you want to go see the costumes I'll be using in the play? They're pretty dresses and suits of armor. Pretty dresses? Suits of armor? I guess I have your attention. I'll give you an exclusive sneak peek at them before the play even starts. Yay! I want to go too! I'll be backstage. Come when you're ready. Okay, now follow me. Joshua's such a thoughtful boy. I didn't want to speak of this in front of the children. You mean... Yes, I've chosen to accept the mayor's offer. We will impose upon the Minorians no longer. I will tell the children today after the festival. I see. It's sad, but I suppose you have no choice. Please don't look at me so. Kranzel is easily reachable by airship. Moreover, I can look for work while I'm there. If I save up enough Mira, I'll be able to rebuild the orphanage someday. Matron. Now then, let us find the children, shall we? I would imagine that they're a bit much for Joshua to handle on his own. That's for true. That's for certain. Wow, this is so cool! I wonder if I could wear it. Not with how short you are. I wish I could try on the white dress. Well, well, looks like you're having fun, huh? Where'd Joshua go? Mr. Joshua, he left after he brought us here. He said, wait here until the girls arrive. Something wrong? I know. Mr. Joshua went looking for the guy with silver hair. Silver hair? Yeah, he helped us get out of the fire before. His hair's all shiny and pretty. What? So he's been seen on campus? Uh-huh, just for a second though. Mr. Joshua was surprised. Polly, you're dumb. You dummy. Why didn't you come and tell us any of that? 'Cause I was eating a crepe. Estelle. I know. I'll be right back, matron. Yes, that's fine. Chloe, would you please go with her? Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. By your leave, matron. Hey, you two going too? Yes, I'm sorry. We'll see you at the play. Yes, it's gonna knock your socks off. Anyway, let's go find Joshua. I don't know who that guy with silver hair is, but even without meeting him, he totally creeps me out. Just a moment, please. Sieg? Scree? I need to ask you something. Did you see where Joshua went? Scree! I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. Wait, is he headed to the old school building down the back road? Yes, shall we? The door's unlocked. Strange, I could have sworn, but it couldn't be. Joshua! Hey, you two. You need to stop making us worry about you. I almost had a heart attack when I heard you went chasing after some guy with silver hair. How did you know? Polly told us. I guess she saw you. She's a pretty sharp-eyed kid. I did follow a man matching the description out of this way, but I guess I lost him. Oh my. He must have been pretty talented if he managed to give you the slip. Any idea who he is? I'm afraid not. I don't think it was our arsonist, though. I tailed him as long as I could. I see. By the way, why'd you run off by yourself? My thoughts exactly. You could have at least left us a message. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. Who said I was worried? I was just pointing out the importance of teamwork. You're a terrible liar. Not 5 minutes ago, you were in a total panic. I was not. Hey, you were pretty concerned yourself. Thank you, both of you. Your attention, please. All play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Once again, all play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's almost time, isn't it? Yes, we should get into costume. The play will start soon. Alright then, let's do this! Oh, what about the guy with the silver hair? I suppose that all we can do is let Karna know and warn her to keep an eye out. The three then spoke to Karna about the silver-haired man and left for the auditorium immediately afterwards. 30 minutes later... Wow, look at all those people. Okay, now I'm kind of getting nervous. You'll be fine, Estelle. This is what all the rehearsals were for. Besides, once we start up, you'll forget they're even here. You're the type who can only focus on one thing at a time anyway. Just one thing at a time, huh? Well, I guess I'll just focus on the boy in the dress then. That'll be easy. Okay, you two can have your little spat another time. Ahem. This year's campus festival is already a big success. Though we have had many esteemed individuals here, such as the Duke and the Mayor, we can't afford it to be intimidated. So just remember our #1 rule and you'll be fine. If you're gonna puke, do it off stage. We've done a good job of keeping the festival lively so far. Now let's close it out with a real bang. Yo, placing. Surprise, it's an opera. Oh. It's like Final Fantasy, was it 6 that had an opera? Without further ado, the Student Council proudly presents Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Enjoy the show. In year 1100 of the Septian calendar, 100 years ago, the borough was still a land of nobles and aristocrats. But commoners too held some power, and they were prestigious traders that grew more influential with each passing year. During this period, there was much friction between the classes, and the nobles and commoners clashed often. As time went on, these clashes intensified. The intercession of the royal family and the church failed to end their squabbling. The stage was set for a final conflict. A year had passed since illness stole the king from his people. Our tale begins on an early spring evening in the rooftop garden of Grancel Castle. The street lights shine on everyone, each bright with their own happiness. In spite of that... Ah, here you are, Princess. Please, don't you think you should be going to bed soon, Your Royal Highness? Staying up so late can surely do you no good. It's all right. If I should fall ill, if that happens, then perhaps I could avoid becoming the last ember in this dying flame we call the borough. Please do not speak of such things. Your Highness, you are the most exalted individual in the borough. If you were to take a husband, you could take control of the kingdom. I will not marry. Despite my father's wishes, I shall not consent to it. But why, Your Highness? You have two fine men as suitors, after all. One is Sir Julius of the Chivalric Order of the Imperial Guards, the eldest son of a duke. And Sir Oscar, commoner though he may be, he has been recognized often in his battles against the Empire. Ah, such both fine men they are. No one knows better than I the quality of their characters. Oh, Oscar, Julius, how am I to choose between you? Oh my, is that Joshua playing the role of the princess? I suppose that Jill has put a great deal of thought into this reverse casting business. Indeed, ma'am. He plays his role well, but the two maids leave much to be desired. Do you remember, Oscar? How we spent our boyhood days in this alley, running around and pretending our sticks were swords? I could never forget, Julius. In those days, it was all so simple, with you and with Cecilia alike. I treasure that time greatly. But I recall how stunned I was. I would always conspire to play with her in secret, only to discover another had been doing the same. She was as lovely as the sight of the falling petals in the spring. Indeed, fair Cecilia was like unto our very own sun. But her light would dim with each passing day. The nobles and the commoners, the fury of that conflict could never have been avoided. The princess's grief is easily understandable. Cruel fate mocks us so, for it is our very existence that has brought her such sorrow. Wow, they're so cool. I hate to say it, but the guy kind of looks cuter than the girls. Hush now, and watch the show. Know this, Julius. The commoners' impudence can be tolerated no longer. If they should forget their place and no longer view us as their superiors, the borough's power structure would surely fall into ruin. If I may, Father, it has been roughly 10 years since the Eastern Republic was founded. Perhaps the eventual seizing of power by the common people is inevitable in any state. Speak not of such repulsive events. What is freedom? What is equality? What is anything if commoners and nobles alike should cast all tradition aside? Better we should fall to our knees before the Empire's military and concede to their will. Father! Now there's a damn fine duke up there. You let those commoners get all high and mighty and your whole society collapses. Your Grace, perhaps it would be best to keep your voice down. Oscar, I'm expecting great things from you. If I can get the royal family on our side, we will have a great advantage over the nobles. And that advantage would allow us to seize power. But Chairman, I cannot consent to this. I could never use Cecilia for political gain. Always putting others before yourself, I see. Even though you have the chance now to become king, albeit only on paper. If you would refuse, it would lead only to a bloody uprising and subsequent revolution. The royal family, and surely the nobles as well, would disappear into the shadows of history. Chairman. Impressive. They've really done their research. I had severe doubts about this ever since I first heard about the reverse role gimmick. The students have all put a great deal of work into this, it appears. The young bracers have no small hand in this either. I do not wish bloodshed on anyone, revolution or not. I cannot simply allow Julius or Cecilia to die. As for myself, I know not what I should do. It's no good. I'm gonna be sick. Are you alright? You've had quite a bit more than you can handle. It may be spring, but you'll surely catch your death if you sleep out here. Oh, thank you, good Sir Knight. It has nothing to do with being a knight, but rather simple concern. I would have to be quite the young fool not to see what I must do. You got that right. What? My arm. Just a touch of anesthetic on the blade. Now if you be so kind as to sit still. Curse you, assassin! Who sent you? Just a noble who wants you out of the picture. He wanted it badly enough to pay me up front, and pretty well at that. All you need to do is die. Yeah, I get it. Not bad at all. So up next we should have... Whoops, almost got so wrapped up I forgot about my work. Long has it been since you've entered my sight, fair princess? Yes, Julius, it truly has. I cannot help but notice that Oscar is not with you today. Back when my father yet breathed, the both of you oft spoken of by the maids of the court. As you well know, your highness, the kingdom is in the midst of a crisis most dire, and as such he and I may never be as close as once we were. I confess I come to you today to ask a favor. What favor would that be? That you would allow he and I, head of the chivalric order of the High Guard and a young general, to engage in a duel of honor, and the victor shall be granted the great honor of becoming your husband. Quite dramatic indeed. Caught up in the conflict between nobles and commoners, these two close friends have finally decided on a duel. The princess now realizes their determination and keeps silent. And on the day of the duel, two knights step into the grand arena of the royal city. Many have come to witness it, commoner, noble, and all social classes in between. But conspicuously absent from the proceedings is one over whom they fight, Princess Cecilia herself. My friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate also intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak, that we may both be unburdened. If nothing else, for our beloved princess.
we would cleave a path through fate with our own hands. But at this moment, my words and her smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? Perhaps, but what is this passion that pierces me to the quick? As I see with blade drawn, I feel as though I've been waiting for this moment. Before the storm by the name of revolution should claim us both, we shall let fate decide our outcome. Yes, and may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done. On guard. Impressive, Julius. I should say the same to you. But still, you seem to hesitate. What troubled you, Oscar? Is this the extent of your skills? Perhaps the tales of your acts of valor against the Empire were grossly overstated. Ha! Well done, Julius. Magnificent swordsmanship. Ugh. Oscar, your arm! I've had worse. 'Tis but a scratch. Neither of our blades connected with flesh, not even a glancing blow. Your wound was struck prior. This is a tactic most low, Duke Radmot. What? Was this your intention from the start? I'll thank you to cease slandering my good name. Are you implying that I instigated this? Father, is it true? Did you? It's all right, Julius. My own inexperience has brought this about. Besides, I've received far worse on the field of battle. I will put everything I have behind my next strike. I intend to kill you. Oscar. Very well. I'll wager it all on my next strike as well. For the fair princess and the future of this very kingdom. He who lives, when all is said and done, will inherit the responsibility for all. And he who dies will watch over it all from the realm of the spirits. Such is also the pride of a knight. I suppose it is. Ha! No! Oh, Cecilia, what? Princess! Cecilia, why? Were you not in attendance? Oh, Oscar, Julius, I did not wish to observe a duel between the two of you. I felt I had to find a way to put a stop to this fight. Praise Adios that I arrived in time. Cecilia, Princess! Hear me, all in attendance. Dismiss me, and set aside your differences, please. Are we not all of Liberl, and do we not love this land? There is so little that separates us from one another. If you would but take your foe's hand, surely we could find a peaceful resolution. Your Royal Highness! You need not say no more. My vision fades, but what of you two? Will you not do as I ask? Your will be done, my princess. At your side. Strange, everything is floating. When I was young, I would sneak out of the castle, down to the alley. Oscar, Julius, you both always had smiles for me. I love your smiles, so please, don't ever stop. Princess! No, this cannot be, Princess! I'll do anything, please, no! Cecilia, you. Our poor princess? I just don't understand why she'd do such a thing. Our princess gave her life that we might stop this unending dispute. Compared to that sacrifice, what a trifle it is the pride of a nobleman. Had we not been fighting, it would never have come to this. Only now, when it is too late, do I see our folly. Is this the fate of all men with their spirits still shackled to their flesh? Adios, great goddess of the skies, we now know of your great resentment. There is much yet that you do not understand, it seems. I granted you flesh to be your vessel, but your spirits still know more freedom and nobility. Such contempt for it lies only within you yourselves. So beautiful! A more beautiful voice I've never heard. It's amazing. Eidos herself has graced us with her presence. The goddess. Incredible. Hear me, young knights. I have observed your contest. You are both courageous and strong, yet something vital within you is broken. It is as you say. Our own immaturity is what invited this fate upon us. Chairman, has your hate for the nobles and the monarchy blinded you to the fact that we are all but men? I am ashamed. Duke, you know your sins better than anyone else could. And you, all the rest of you, who have simply watched these events unfold. There is something fundamental within you that is lost as well. Strike your hand upon your breast and think well upon this. And now it seems that you have each remembered your hearts. As such, perhaps your hope yet remains for Liberl, so long as you never forget the lesson learned this day. Oh, she has vanished. Oh, where am I? Princess? Cecilia? Oh my. Julius, Oscar. Have you both been called up to heaven as well? It's a genuine miracle. Princess! Oh, praise Eidos! What? Why are the two of you here? And the Duke, and the Chairman? So then, I'm not dead? Almighty Eidos. Eidos has given Liberl back its beloved. Praise her for her benevolence. Oscar, Julius, what happened? Nothing you need to concern yourself over, Cecilia. The conflict is at an end. I believe that everything will be all right. You're being naive, Oscar. We still have a duel to finish, do we not? Julius. No. You still intend to fight? On the contrary, this match is concluded. And besides, this fool managed to get a hit on his sword arm. But it would not do for a duel such as this to not have a clear victor. Thus it stands to reason that the man who fought with a significant handicap yet emerged undefeated shall be regarded as a victor. Wait, Julius. Don't misunderstand me, Oscar. I have not given up on the princess. Once you are healed, our duel will continue, but with blades of wood. Just as we were when we were boys. I see. Very well then, I accept your challenge. Have neither of you any regards for your own wishes? You are mistaken. You, my lady, shall judge today's match. I think it only fair for the victor to be granted a kiss. Surely everyone awaits with bated breath for it. Very well. Mwah. Eek! Don't they look marvelous together? Almighty Eidos, look up well upon this, and may this day extend unto eternity. Eternal peace to Liberl! Eternal glory to Liberl! Quite the grand finale. But no matter. And so the curtain fell on the madrigal of the White Magnolia, to grand fanfare and acclaim. And with its conclusion, an announcement went out to the campus festival that had reached its end. The crowd began to disperse and leave the campus, each person wearing a look of contentment. Ah, brilliant! Just brilliant! That was one fine play, if the director's allowed to say so. At first I thought people would make fun of us with roles switched like that. I'm so glad they took it seriously. I'm agreed. The costumes worked out pretty well. I wouldn't want to wear mine again, though. Corsets are like some form of torture. No kidding. Well, it was all for a good cause. And just wait till you see how many pictures the photography club took. The ones you ought to be particularly popular. Give it a rest. The ones of Estelle and Chloe won't exactly drive people away either. The guys always go nuts for the junior girls. We're really gonna rake in the mirror. I mean, all proceeds will go to a good cause. Me, I'm the good cause. Till, Estelle, what's wrong? What? Where? Where are you talking about? Nothing important, really.
You've been spacing out ever since the play finished. Are you okay? Well, that fight scene was pretty hard work. It's no surprise that you're tired. Do you feel sick? We can take you to the nurse's office. I'm fine, really. I deal with fatigue every day as a racer. I'm just trying to get my head back on I'm just trying to get my head back in order is all. Oh, Estelle, you don't mean... No, nothing like that at all. Ah! I promise I'm perfectly alright. I trust that we're not interrupting. Miss Chloe, Oscar was so cool. I want to be like that when I grow up. Thank you. You were really great too, Mrs. Dell. Sir Julius. Hey now, Mary. Joshua was so cute. Yeah, I couldn't stop looking. Thank you. It was great fun for us all. A play about love and friendship, buffeted by the winds of tumultuous era. It was so moving. The fight scene was intense, though one could only expect it to end in tragedy. It had such a heartwarming conclusion. I thought it was splendid. Well, with praise like that, I have to say it was worth the effort. Oh yeah, Hans? Oh yeah, right, I almost forgot. Huh? What's up? It's nothing bad, don't worry. I'll be right back, so just keep doing what you're doing. Okay? Those were Jill and Hans, no? Chloe, your friends are on the student council then? Yes, they're in charge of the production of the play. I see, I must thank them then. The children will have many fond memories of Rouen. Matron. I've made up my mind. I will tell them my decision when we return to Minoria. And then, tomorrow, we'll make the first steps. Whoa, so soon? What you talking about? Clem, you shouldn't listen in on grown-up talk. It's okay, Mary. But I think we should probably return to the inn. We can have dinner and continue our discussion over there. Oh, okay. Now then, Chloe. And you too, Estelle and Joshua. I'm afraid we'll be taking our leave. Thank you for today. It was a lovely play. Oh, hold on a second. Jill's coming back any moment. She'll probably want to say goodbye before you go. Pardon me? Pardon me? Oh, Dean Collins. It's a pleasure again to see you, Matron Teresa. I apologize for not coming by earlier. To thank you for taking the time to visit. You needn't thank me. The festival was magnificent. I'm grateful for the invitation. Yes, the students were magnificent, weren't they? Cleary told me of your current situation. Truly dreadful. I was trying to think of a way that we could help. Jill? Yes, sir. Please, take this. Jill handed Matron Teresa a bulky envelope sealed with the Royal Academy's crest. What's this? We took up a collection for you. It's 1 million Mira. Please use it to help rebuild the orphanage. Oh, what? 1 million Mira? That's impressive. But how? We have the Duke as well as the Mayor of Beauce, so there were some celebrities here. Thanks to them, we were able to collect far more than we would have otherwise. Dean. No, I couldn't. I can't accept this. I don't see why not. The festival collects donations for charity every year. People donate specifically to help rebuild the orphanage. But it's too much. Please accept it, Matron. But Chloe, I realize that you're overwhelmed. But think about it. With that much Mira, the rebuilding could start and you wouldn't need to go to Grancel. You wouldn't have to give up your herb garden. She speaks the truth. Joseph would want you to accept this for the children. You needn't focus on the amount, just what can be done with it. You're right. I don't know how to show my appreciation. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. It's awesome. Yeah, that should settle that. Hey, what's this about going to Grancel? Did something happen? It's okay. There's no need to worry. You've all been through so much. It's not really that big of a deal. But why are you crying, Matron? Don't be silly, Clem. Those are happy tears. After the matron and the children left to return to Minoria, Estelle and Joshua joined the other students in cleaning up after the festival. By the time everything was done, the day had given way to the evening.
But we had everything set up for you to be able to stay.
I mean, the festival just ended and everything.
Sorry, but we can't.
Since we're still apprentices, we can't go too long without checking in at the guild.
We'd like to give our report before the day's out.
If we can, so you have to excuse us.
Is that so?
Oh well, I guess I'm on my own tonight. I'm sure it's gonna be lonely in bed without you.
What?
Hans, would you please give that tasteless joke a rest? Estelle, don't listen to him.
Oh, a joke.
It's never boring with you guys, I'll give you that much.
I hope we'll get the chance to come see you again.
And stay for a couple of days and nights.
We will. Thank you.
We'll stop by again soon.
Well, let's get going.
We'll lose the daylight if we don't hurry.
So you're headed to Minoria, Chloe?
Yes, there's a lot of people I want to talk. There's a lot I want to talk to the matron about. She said it would be all right for me to stay over at the inn with her and the kids tonight. I hate that you won't be able to be here after the festival.
Oh well, what can you do? I hope you have a good time.
Oh yeah, about the matron and the kids. Isn't it kind of risky for them to be carrying around that much money?
Oh, don't worry about it.
One of the other bracers escorted them home, the whole lot of them back to the village. Her name's Karna. Apparently the dean made a special request. He never misses a beat. Well, stay healthy, you guys. Here's hoping you guys do great with your bracer studies.
Yep, we can count on it.
Best of luck to both of you then, as well. It was secretly a let's put on the concert to save the orphanage plot. You never knew.
We only had a few days at the academy, but it was so much fun. Well, other than class anyway.
What are you talking about, Estelle? Normally students spend most of their time attending class. The school festival might have been fun, but it was just a special event.
Yeah, you're right. Man, being a student is tougher than I thought. Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. It's just that I can't sense Sieg nearby. I wonder where he went.
Maybe he's just looking for dinner?
Yes, that may be it. I'm sorry, I'm just being silly.
Please allow me to come with you to as far as the coastal road.
Sure, it'll be fun.
Alright, let's save. It's been a fair few cutscenes. So yeah, I actually really like that play. It's nice to go and see that kind of like in-universe like world building, right? Like it obviously, like, I doubt the goddess herself descended from on high to go and tell them to stop fighting, but like I can imagine that kind of like folktale being passed down and then turned into what we saw as like the story of the two kingdoms, or not two kingdoms, like the nobles and the commoners fighting. I'm actually really glad that Liberl as a kingdom has managed to move past the caste system the way it has. Obviously, it still has the duke and like the queen and all that, but they it's not like yes, I am a baron, or I am like this or that, like there's not people going around being lords. So it's a good, I'm glad, basically, considering how much of the Erebonian stuff involves that kind of caste system and the real effects it has on people living in it, in the kind of society. I'm glad to see Liberl's doing good. Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yes, thank you so much for the last few days. No problem, it's been fun. Take care and say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids for us. Don't worry, I will. Hey, you three! Huh? You're from Minoria, aren't you? You guys are bracers, right? We've got big trouble. What kind of big trouble? Ugh. Hang on a second, I need to catch my breath. Ugh. Whew. Someone attacked Matron Teresa and the kids near Minoria. Whoa, say what now? No. Hey, are you alright?
Keep your cool. There's no time to go fainting on us.
I'm sorry. Please tell us whatever you can. Okay. They went apparently assaulted by some strange group on the way back from the campus festival. The kids are okay, but Matron Teresa and the Bracer Lady got knocked out. You mean Karna? No way! They must have been highly trained. I've been contracted. I would have contacted the guild, but communications are down in the inn. I don't have much choice other than to run all the way there. I see. Well, thank you for your help. If you can manage it, would you go on to Ruan for us? We've got to hurry to Minora. God, will do. Let's get going. Okay. Alright. They're after the money. There's a boss. Why are you blocking the way? Impede, activate. Fear the power of bats. Rolling. Yo, your melee heals yourself? Let's see here. Can I hit 2 with combat? I can. Yeah, at least these fire dudes deal like 0 damage now. I think Cloak and Dagger like eventually upgrades to be able to whatchamacname it? To be able to target multiple dudes. If I remember correctly anyways. No more poison, get out of here. Bing. You are so slow, Landshark. Do you have like 1 movement?
That's that then. Let's move out.
Wait, 2. Okay, I already have one of those. Alright. Now that that nuisance is out of the way, we gotta hurry. Alright, actually, let's get in a quick Latera. I like how I've got a spell that heals 2000 HP, but like we're not even at 1000 yet.
Oh, Miss Chloe. Everyone. Ah, that was so scary. Thank goodness you're all safe.
Pardon me, but what happened to the others? How's Matron Teresa?
Don't worry, they're not hurt.
They haven't woken up though, which has me a little worried. If I may, then, I'd like to see them. No doubt about it, someone used sleeping powder.
Sleeping powder?
Yeah, there's still a faint hint of it in the air. It's probably the kind without side effects, so there's no real need for concern.
Hey Clem, can you tell us what happened? I'll tell you. We were walking along the coast road with the Bracer Lady. These strange guys in masks showed up out of nowhere. The Bracer Lady fought them for a while, but then they surrounded her. She fought them to save us and Matron Teresa. That's why... There. It must have been so scary. They took an envelope from the matron. I wanted to really bad to get it back. But Joshua, I couldn't help her.
Don't think that way, Clem. I know that Matron Teresa would just be happy that you're all safe. That's why you mustn't blame yourself.
But I don't believe this. Who would do such a thing?
Whoever it is must certainly be skilled at hiding his or her presence. After all, the bracer wasn't alerted, and Matron Teresa is unconscious.
Chloe.
I get the feeling that this was very deliberate. I'd say the criminals were probably targeting the donations Matron Teresa had on her. If we find the money, we'll find the culprit. Yes, you're probably right.
You seem a little calmer than earlier. Yes, in order to help the matron and the kids, I must keep myself composed. Regardless, we must find who did this as soon as possible.
She's right, you know.
Ah!
Agate, I heard what's going on at the guild. Looks like you've gotten yourself wrapped up in one hell of a mess.
Hey, don't make light of the situation. Karna got hurt too.
I know that, so quit your yapping. Karna's no amateur either. It takes someone pretty skilled to beat her. How about you give me a quick rundown of what's going on here? Okay. Joshua and Estelle gave Agate the whole story about the donations for the orphanage. Huh, alright then. There's definitely something weird going on. Weird how? Well, here's the thing. You know that the Raven gang that was helping out at the warehouse? They're all gone now. Warehouse is empty.
Then they must be the ones that assaulted Matron Teresa.
I'm not so sure about that. I really doubt they'd have what it takes to get the upper hand on Karna.
Yeah, that's true. They talk a big game, but I don't think they could back it up.
Yeah, give them a single hard look and they'll shut right up. However, today they're suddenly nowhere to be found. Couple that with today's little incident, and what do you think? Like I said, something weird's going on. Even if they're not directly responsible for the fire, I do feel like they're involved somehow. Yeah, this ain't the time to go checking that out. Come on, Greenhorns, let's go.
What are you talking about? Where are we going?
You slow in the head or something? Obviously, we're going to get to the seaside path where the crime happened. How those idiots did it doesn't matter right now. We gotta focus on finding some clues as to where they are.
True.
Understood, we'll help. You join our party again, Agate? Please.
How'd it get so late?
This is no good. We're supposed to search in the dark. What? Hey, what was that sound?
Oh, Seek, where have you been?
What the hell?
That's Seek. He's Chloe's Grill Falcon companion.
Well, as long as he's friendly.
Scree! Scree!
Understood. Thank you, Seek.
Scree!
Now I've seen everything. So, Missy, what'd your friend tell you?
The whereabouts of the ruffians who assaulted Teresa, evidently. It seems that he saw the attack.
That's a good one.
Nice going, Sieg.
Yes, most impressive.
Scree. Now wait one damn minute. You mean to tell me you actually believe that load of bull?
We've seen him communicate with several times.
Hey, if you don't believe us, you don't have to come along. Come on, guys.
All right.
Scree. Hey, wait up, you punks.
Does seem like it's homing in on something, but come on, are we really following that thing? If this is your idea of a joke, it's not funny.
It's not a joke. The matron and the children are like family to me.
Fine then. I thought you were yanking my chain, but I guess I'll tag along.
Jeez, why don't you say what you really think?
All that aside, we need to get going after Sieg. Yay! Yay, 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 yeah. Agate, why do you have nothing unlocked? And the freaking Orbital Factory is on the other end of the region. There's no way we're going all the way back there and then coming back, so... My dude, you'll just have to deal.
Isn't that the way to the lighthouse?
Let's go check on it. Let's go check it out. That's how you English. What level is he anyways? 24. Yo, Agate. Really working hard over here. Let's see here. No blinding and let's say no faint. Now that I think about it, did I ever give you? I didn't. Okay. It's just an increase in attack, but it's still something.
Just as I thought.
The Varn Lighthouse. It belongs to the city of Iran. If I remember right, there's a man who lives here all alone.
It appears to be the place. I'm almost positive that the ones who attacked Matron Teresa and the children are here in the building.
Which means there's a high chance the perpetrators have taken over the lighthouse.
From the look of it, that seems to be the only entrance.
I guess all there is left to do is to check it out for ourselves.
Yes.
Now hold on a minute here, girl.
I want to see the truth with my own eyes.
What the hell are you talking about?
I want to know why someone would do such a horrible thing like that. So please, take me with you.
I can see why you're coming from, but...
Oh, come on, don't act all singy now. The only reason we know about this place to begin with is because Chloe.
I can guarantee she can handle herself. So at least you don't have to worry about her getting in the way.
Estelle, Joshua.
Fine, have it your way. But I hope you remember that these guys are the ones who put Karna out of commission. Make sure you don't let down your guard.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yep, then I guess it's decided. Alright, let's get going and check this place out. Where is your positioning? Alright. My dude, you can be up. You'll be right behind Estelle.
These guys again. Aren't they the ones from before? I swear, if I wasn't looking at them with my own eyes right now, I'd never believe it.
Hey, what the hell are you doing here? The Raven gang members' eyes are blank and emotionless.
Hey! I can look out! Where are they getting this strength from? Dean, you son of a...
This is just perfect. Now I don't know what kind of drugs you're smoking, but if I have to beat some sense back into you, I will. Think a flicker will hit both? Nope, just barely. Can I get the angle just right? Nope. Okay. Welcome to Gehenna, mortal. Nice accuracy. Alright, let's take a moment to build up some craft points. Bye-bye.
Nicely done.
I can't believe it. These guys are 100 times stronger than when we dealt with them at the warehouse. They appear to be acting rather strange. I wonder what's going on.
It looks like they're back to being controlled by someone. Or not back, they're being controlled by someone.
Controlled?
Yes, I agree. I'd say it's some sort of special hypnotic induction using a combination of drugs and suggestion. This allows the person controlling them to draw out their maximum physical potential.
Can someone really do that?
Of course, but they need to be pretty skilled to even attempt such a thing. I can only think of one group that could pull off something like this.
You have an idea who might be responsible?
Yeah, possibly. But there's no time to talk about it now. Let's head upstairs. Real perpetrator should be up there.
Alright, let's go!
And let's do one of these. Grr.
Here they come again!
Looks like we don't have any choice but to put them down the hard way. I can't wait till I can build like really good agate builds are a lot of fun to mess with. Get back in that circle. Oh, okay, so I can place this wherever the heck I feel like. Will this take them out? Let's find out. Smack attack. I was hoping to blind, but hey. Quit lying down on the job! Oh, you just full revived them. Okay. Interesting. Hellgate is good, but not... That'll do it.
Alright, we're good to go.
You don't want to give me double sepith? It's okay, you can do it. I won't complain. Alright.
I'm sorry about this. I really don't want to fight with anyone being controlled, but
This isn't the time to be holding back. We don't need to kill him, just knock him out. I want to be able to do a full S break by the time we get to the boss. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Don't you be loafing around like that. Gehenna awaits. Just barely. No more slacking, you hear me? Yo, you can just yell at people and heal them. It's like that one meme. It's like, think, Raven Gang member, think! The power of Gehenna compels you.
Well, that takes care of that.
Alright. I believe there are only 3 of the, like, Raven dudes. The That's So Raven team. So, I think the next floor will be Boss Man? Yep, okay. The next floor.
hey, you hear that?
Ah!
A job well done. And now we'll be able to blame this mess on those punks and everything will work out perfectly.
So I can take it you're satisfied with our work?
Yes, you've handled things nicely. But just to make sure you haven't left any incriminating evidence, right?
You've got nothing to worry about there. And even when those fools regain their senses, they won't remember a thing. The lighthouse keeper shouldn't wake up until morning either.
I'm relieved to hear that. With this, the matron of that orphanage should give up on her dream of rebuilding it. And a series of incidents along with this arson will end up looking like the work of these lowlifes. We can get 2 birds with 1 stone. It's perfect!
We're glad to see that our clients are happy with our work. However, if you don't mind me asking, what's the benefit of destroying that orphanage? That's the one thing I've been having a hard time understanding.
Please, if you really want to know so bad, I'll let you in on the secret. The mayor intends to transform the entire area into a series of very, very upscale vacation homes. Interesting. A scenic seaside area not far from Ruan City. What more favorable geographic conditions could there be than that for a vacation home? We build lavish estates there and sell them off to the highest bidder. That's been the mayor's plan all along.
Now that's a ritzy plan if I ever had one. But I still don't get why it's necessary to burn the orphanage to the ground.
Think about it. Imagine trying to sell a luxury estate to someone with a ramshackle place like that marring the view. Not to mention all the little brats running around close by and making a ruckus.
I see.
Something like that would have been definitely cut the value in half. But instead of going to an extreme like that, why not just buy up the place? You didn't really think that stubborn woman would sell off the land left to her by her late husband, did you? And if we were to haul away the burned out remains while they were away and build something in its place, there's not much they could do, could they? And since they have no money to rebuild the place, they'll have no choice but to accept their fate. So that's your reasoning? How long have you been standing there? For something like that. You'd hurt Matron Teresa and the children and burnt their memories to ash. You deprived those children of their smiles. For that? How did you know we were here? But before that, what are those lowlifes doing downstairs? Too bad for you, they're taking a long nap. And to think the mayor was behind it all. Plus some faces we've seen before seem to be involved too. So you know who we are, do you? We have been briefly acquainted with our red-headed bracelet before. Ha! So running off like dogs with your tails between your legs and sicking some monsters on me, we're acquainted, huh? But now I've finally got you where I want you. Kill them! Kill them all! Now that they've seen my face, I can't let them walk out of here alive! It's unfortunate that you've fallen to this far, Gilbert. Well, since the request comes from our client, I guess we'll have to comply. Let's see what you've got, Bracers. This is exactly what I was thinking. Just because you're hired help don't think you're any less responsible. I think it's time we have you taste the power of my heavy blade. Alright. Let's see here. I doubt these guys are going to be vulnerable to death in any way. So I'm gonna lead with an aerial. If we can get somebody to be able to take that critical hit. I'm probably gonna have to S-break it though. Goodbye!
Here I come.
Let's do this!
There we go. Bye-bye.
Alright, we're good to go.
This can't be! Gilbert, steward of the mayor and you boys in black. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. Give up and surrender. You're pretty tough, I'll give you that. Going toe to toe with you hasn't been disappointing at all. And the lieutenant's gonna be mad. He warned us about this. We shouldn't have been as careless as we were. The lieutenant? Do you mean the guy wearing the red mask who was negotiating with the Sky Bandits? I'm surprised you know about that. It looks like you dogs in the guild are better at sniffing things out than we thought. Your insults are pretty funny considering we just gave you a serious beatdown. Now hurry up and throw down your weapons and surrender. Sorry, but we can't do that. What? What do you think you're doing? Don't move. Come any closer and this guy's brains are going to be splattered all over the place. What is the meaning of this? What do you intend to do by threatening your employer? You're wrong about that. You're not our employer, the mayor is. But whether it's you or the mayor here, the outcome would have been the same. We only cooperated with you because we shared a mutual interest. We couldn't care less whether you live or die. Please, don't shoot! Don't shoot me! Cut the tears and crap. Don't think you can get away by trying to fool us with a show like that. Ah! My leg! My leg! Gilbert? Looks like they were serious about what they said. If this isn't enough to show you for you, then how about we blow the brains out of the lighthouse keeper? He has nothing to do with this! If his life means anything to you, then I suggest you back up. Let's see, like over by those stairs. Seems like we don't have a choice. That's right, do what you were told like the dogs you are. It looks like this is where we bid you farewell. Wait! Don't think you're getting away this time. A rope? These guys were seriously prepared for anything. I'm leaving you to take care of the idiot steward and the rest. What? I'm going after these guys. The rest of you report to Gene and ask him for further instructions. Ah! Did you just see that? Shouldn't we go after those guys too? No, didn't you just hear what Agate said? We can't just forget about Gilbert and those guys from the Raven Gang. That's right. And though I think Gilbert got what's coming to him, he's still hurt. Oh, right. I hate to say this, but we have to leave the rest up to Agate. Thus, in the end, Estelle and the others were able to take back the stolen money without incident. By the time the mayor steward and the group of delinquents were safely locked up in the Menorah windmill shed, morning had already broke. Now then, I'll keep an eye on things here. Could you return to Rouen and report back to Jean? That's fine with me, but are you sure you'll be okay? Come on, I've just got a whiff of sleeping powder is all. It all happened a little too fast for me to remember who attacked me, though. That's pretty shameful, I know. Don't beat yourself up over it. You still managed to fend off 4 attackers. The children are safe thanks to you. I can't thank you enough. Well, I guess there's that at least. Still, with Agate being okay facing them on his own, I know he's tough and all, but it still worries me. Yeah, if they somehow got the drop on him. For now, we just have to trust that he knows what he's doing. He's been after these guys for a while now. He knows how they work, so I think they'll have a tough time taking him on. Yeah, I guess you're right. We'll just have to focus on what we can do. You're right. You're exactly right. I'll hang on to the donated money until the matron wakes up. If those guys want it, they'll have to pry it from my cold, dead fingers. You can count on me, though. I'll be fine so long as so go on ahead. Alright, be careful. Let's go, guys! Alright. Let's save. I need to go and get some more water and whatnot, so we will be back momentarily.
Okay, I'm back. Gonna take a quick second to chill for a moment before we continue. This definitely has been a a wild ride of a stream so far. Between the stuff with the festival and then immediately having to deal with those mysterious soldiers wearing black. Going in. Yeah, honestly, I feel like that 100 or that 1 million mira is like such a large amount to it's like just keep it in the bank, don't carry it around in an envelope. Like I don't think in like normal gameplay and even some of the later games it's like all that reasonable or common to be just carrying around that much mira and as like you know as somebody who get its money via murdering monsters in the wilderness, you know? So let's see here. I would like to eventually ooh, I could get Aerostorm with scent. The thing is that it means that like enemies are going to be chasing me, but like it's also a lot of wind. Alright. Let's head into town. The mayor's got some mansplaining to do.
Dalmor was behind everything. He's just pretending to be all kind and everything from the start. But I've been kind of wondering about this. But will we be able to catch the mayor this time? Huh?
She raises a good question. This may be difficult. The Bracer Guild has a non-interference policy when it comes to government affairs. And considering he has control over the whole Ruan region, arresting the mayor isn't going to be easy.
Hold on a second. Doesn't anyone else find that strange?
It's funny, but the law is the law. That's why the guild can have branches anywhere, even in the Erebonian Empire.
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, let's just put this to the guild and talk to Jean. I think we'll have to find. Well, I think he'll have some useful advice for us.
Okay. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. We just need to make the man in charge pay his tab.
Yeah, that's right. Come on, blanket. There we go. Just trying to get it in the right spot again. There we go. I swear, you like get in like a comfortable position in your chair, and then as soon as you like, you know, sit up, like stand up, they come back, it's like everything is a mess. I do not know how to cope anymore. What do I do? How do I chair? I should get some more craft points up for these two. Let's beat up some sharks. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I definitely could say that going and doing like the pseudo falsetto like girl's voice as much as I am is definitely making me lose my voice a little bit. I think this is definitely one of those like effects of me going and streaming like two very like story heavy games back to back. Between this and Tales of Symphonia, you know? But once once this stream is over, I won't be doing either of those for a few days at least. So that's at least got something. But we've just got one last push, and then we're done with things here in Iran. Though I think there might be some quests once we decide to leave. It's hard to say. My memory isn't perfect. Come back. I want to go and give you some some quartz slots in your battle orbment. What is it, Chloe?
Well, are you two going to the guild? I just remembered something I need to do, so you can go ahead without me. I'll catch up to you shortly.
That's fine. Are you going back to the campus then?
Yes.
I think I should report into the headmaster and let him know what's happening.
Okay, I got it. We've been waiting for you at the guild. I'm sorry, Estelle. You too, Joshua.
Chloe produced a notepad and pen and began scribbling furiously.
This ought to do it. Sieg.
I understand.
It's just hard to believe that Mayor Dalmor is behind these recent events.
Then this certainly is a major incident.
So, Jean, do you think the mayor can be caught?
I'm afraid it's going to be rather difficult. The only way it'll really happen is if he can be caught in the act.
I figured as much. You can't be serious! So we just have to allow a corrupt mayor to stay in power?
Now, there's no need to panic. The Bracer Guild's hands may be tied, but the Royal Army can get him.
Oh.
Estelle, Joshua, I'd like for you to go to the mayor's estate and question him. It doesn't matter if he gets angry, I want you to buy us some time. And you'll contact the Royal Army in the meantime.
Precisely.
I'll contact Lestian Fortress HQ with the orbital communication system to request assistance.
I don't like the idea of having to rely on the army, but I don't see any other option.
Okay, once Chloe catches up to us, we'll go see the mayor at once.
I made it. Sorry for the delay. Not at all. Perfect timing, in fact.
This was pretty quick for a run to the campus.
I'm pretty fast on my feet. So what's the plan?
We're just talking about going to the mayor's estate. We have to stall him with an interview we have to stall him with an interview while the Royal Army is contacted.
I see. Maybe that wasn't so necessary after all.
So will you be coming with us?
Oh, yes, please allow me to accompany you.
We'll be counting on you to contact the army, Jean. Just leave it to me. Alright, let's report this real quick. Alright. I do have some food that gives craft points. Be-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, they both have 100. That'll be plenty. Okay, Hey buddy, we got your assistant arrested. You're next.
Man, this place is huge. Is he really doing all that nasty stuff from a place this nice?
I don't think that really matters.
Mayor Dalmor is originally from a large family of nobles. I think this estate has been passed down for generations. Oh, okay. So the estate wasn't paid for in blood, at least. That's something.
Actually, Estelle, it probably was. Well, there goes my volume. Hold on a second.
Anyway, we need to find him and question him. Welcome to Ruin Mare Estate. I'm terribly sorry, but the mayor is currently attending to some guests. Perhaps you could come back another time? What? Now hold on just a second.
I'm pretty sure we know who his guest is. It's Duke Dunham, right?
What? Why, that's exactly it. Have you received an invitation as well?
Yes, it came directly from the mayor himself.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind? Now that I take a closer look, you appear to be bracers. If circumstances demand it, then please, go on up. The mayor and the duke are in the banquet hall on the second floor. Excellent, thank you for your help. Oh, right. With so many guests arriving, I really must prepare tea. Please pardon me.
Yo, honey pot Joshua, let's go.
What? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how impressive it was that you knew the duke was here.
Oh, it's just a matter of asking the right questions. He's planning to sell a vacation home to the rich, remember? Duke Dunham might as well have a bullseye target painted on his back, on his misshapen head.
Wow. That's smart thinking. Where'd you come up with that line about the mayor inviting us?
It wasn't a line. He did invite us over, the first time we met him. If those ravens start making trouble again, feel free to drop by and let me know, or something like that.
Oh, that's right. So he did invite us.
Exactly. Why don't we head up to the banquet hall? Joshua, you sly dog. It's not intruding if we were invited. It's also not intruding if I go in the wrong door.
Wonder what is being discussed behind the doors right now. The master speaking to Duke Dunham, you see.
I like the sound of that. Ron would be the perfect place for a vacation home. I think I might stay here for a while. I had a feeling you'd think so. I'll see to it that you get the finest place available, my lord. I believe you'll be quite satisfied. You're quite the smooth talker. But good. Money is no object. Prepare me an estate that is worthy of your future king. Make it as splendid as your holdings here.
Pardon me, my lord, but wait a moment. The queen asked you to consult her before spending such an amount of...
Silence, Philip! I am to be your next king! Such purchases are every day for a man of my standing.
Well, yes, of course. Well said, your grace. We can get a written contract together shortly. First, one more drink.
Oh-ho!
Hi there! Greetings from the Bracers Guild! You.
What do you people want? You look kind of familiar.
Oh, it's you.
Hi, Mr. Butler. You dropped by to talk to the mayor. We just dropped by to talk to the mayor. No biggie. This won't do. If you're here on guild business, you should speak with some semblance of manners. I'm in the middle of an important discussion, so why don't you come back later?
I apologize for our rudeness, Mayor. We intend no disrespect. We simply came to report to you that we have identified the arsonists.
Ah, well, that's then I suppose. My lord, would you excuse us for a moment? No, say what you're going to say here. That sounds interesting. But...
It's okay. Maybe the Duke will have something to add. It won't do any harm for him to hear this, will it?
Well, if he must. Or on the subject, it seems that Matron Teresa was attacked again last night. Could the arsonist be linked to that?
It seems very likely. Unfortunately, the attackers are still at large.
I see. Still, at least you know who, you say you know who they are now? Who did it?
Who indeed? It's exactly who you think it is, Mayor Dalmore.
Oh, I see. That's quite a shame. I was hoping I would make them see the error of their ways before it's too late. I suppose that was a vain hope on my part.
Huh? Who are you talking about, Mr. Mayor?
What do you mean by who? Why, the Ravens, of course. They've been hiding ever since last night.
I'm sorry, sir, but they aren't responsible. This time, they claim to be victims themselves.
What?
So, without further ado, the culprit is...
The Duke.
You, Mayor Dalmore! Huh?
We already have Gilbert in custody, and we know everything. We also have proof that you stole the money donated to restore the orphanage your lackey set on fire. Can you deny that charge? Nonsense! Do you think I know those people in the black clothes? Well, now that's a little strange. We didn't say anything about black clothes. Well, this is absolutely ridiculous. Gilbert was acting alone. You don't know when to give up, do you, old man? We know that you were plotting to build vacation homes on the land the orphanage occupied. Do you still deny the charges laid against you? Persistent little brats. I've had those development plans in place for ages. They're just part of Run City planning. What reason would I have to be so impatient that I'd resort to criminal acts? Well, how about a mountain of debts to pay off? Neil? What are you doing here? I figured I'd come to the mayor's place to see what you do some investigating when I see you two going in. The whole thing smelled fishy, so I decided to sneak in. That's it in a nutshell. Just who the hell are you? Oh, I'm a reporter with the Liberal News. Name's Neil Burns. Actually, I've been checking in the city's financial affairs recently. And what do I see? But Mayor Dalmore here has been diverting funds from the city budget lately. They're funds for the expansion project. I'm not buying it. You haven't even started construction. I thought it was kind of strange, so I dug deeper and found links to airship company services. Now that was quite the little surprise. 1 year ago, you took more than a few trips to the Calvert Republic. I was just sightseeing. A reasonable claim. But the truth is that you've amassed a nice big debt over there, am I right? You're losing me. How? By using town funds to speculate in risky commodities in the hopes of cashing in. Buying goods when they're cheap, selling them when they're high, that kind of thing. Oh, I get it. So how much did he lose? From what my fellow reporters over there told me, something to the tune of 100 million mira. But 100 million mira? That's 100 times the amount donated to the orphanage rebuilding. I can certainly see why one might turn to crime over an amount that high. 100 million? That's pretty free with my spending, but I got nothing on you. This isn't a competition, you know. Now that you mention it, he took funds from the city budget to pay off his debts and stave off any questions. That burp came from the Duke just now. No other place. I'm not inhaling a bunch of air when I'm voice acting. But I can't understand why he would turn to arson and theft to build his vacation homes. It just seems all so random. Where's your proof? Go ahead and run your story. With all its wild speculations, I'll sue you in the newspaper for libel. Suddenly confident, are we? And you all. The Bracer Guild does not have the authority to arrest me. I'm the mayor. I want you out of here now. I guess he's right. He knows his rights. Mayor, may I ask you one thing? What now? What is a student of the Royal Academy doing associating with such people? Disgraceful. Return to campus at once. Chloe looked Mayor Dalmore directly in the eyes, her expression cold and stern. Why did you not use your own assets to pay off your debt? 100 million mira is certainly a lot of money, but I think that House Dalmore certainly has enough assets to sell that matter. This estate, for instance, it could easily sell for at least 100 million mira. Don't be ridiculous! This estate has been handed down to the Dalmore family for generations. How could I ever simply let it go? The orphanage was no different. For many, it was a place fondly remembered. No one has the right to destroy something like that. How could you do such a thing? How dare you liken this estate to that dilapidated old hovel? You care for no one but yourself, more than being mayor or being the head of House Dalmore. You pitiful man. You have quite a way with words, young lady. But let's see if you'll change your tune in a few minutes. Bronco, come in, it's dinner time. What the? That smell. Big boys. What the hell are those things? What the hell is this? I'm Dante, the reporter. Water check.
Monsters! My lord! Unbelievable, you actually kept monsters as pets? Everything you think you know will die with you here. Don't worry, if there's anything left out of you, I'll dump it in the river. Wahaha! He's crazy. Grrr. So is fighting freaking monsters part of the stalling plan now? Well, at least now we can arrest him for trying to kill us. I'm sure the other stuff will stick too after this. I bear you both no ill will, but I will not allow you to harm anyone.
Poison again. I really should have bought some poison resistant stuff. Alright. Okay, we're just blind. What is your health looking like? 1,000, okay. Alright, we need to do over 646. Just barely missed. I'm taking you out.
Here I come.
Oh, that's right, Death Throws. He buffs his partner when they die.
Take him down.
Alright.
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash.
Just a little bit more. Ow.
I'm so sorry.
Why do you have to miss now? Alright, dual strike. Finish him off. Ugh.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Joshua's a little behind in the experience.
It can't be! My sweet babies! How could you do this? You want to talk?
In accordance with the Bracer Guild protocol, and this time with authority, we're placing you under arrest. Surrender and you will not be harmed.
You think you leave me no choice but to use my trump card?
Huh? A wand?
Time stop. I can't move. Did he use an orbital art? No. This has to be an artifact. So what the hell is that? Well, your knowledge is impressive, Miss Reens. This is a Cronus Rod, an artifact which happens to be a family heirloom. It can completely paralyze anyone within range in the blink of an eye. That's crazy. How does the church not know about such a powerful artifact? With a tool crafted by the wise ancients themselves, what else would one expect? Tactical orbments can't even begin to compare to this. Sadly, it only has the one function. Which means I'll have to sully my hand and dispose of you myself, with a gun. You should consider this an honor. Let's see, I'll start with the smart-mouthed little brat first. Who are you calling smart-mouthed? Perhaps I'll save the intelligent girl for last. Now, what was that you were saying about authority? You could plead for your lives. It wouldn't help, but I doubt it. To you? Yeah, right. Keep your filthy hands off. What's that? Keep your filthy hands off Estelle. Don't you harm a single hair on her head, or I'll use every technique I know to cut your miserable carcass to pieces. Whoa! Joshua. You certainly talk big for someone who can't even wiggle his fingers. Fine, I'll start with you. Stop! I'll never let you get away with hurting him. Joshua. Die. No! What? That light. Damn it, if I could just reach my camera. What's going on? I can move again. Estelle, what was that black light? I don't know, but I think it came from the orbit Dad sent us. Impossible! My family heirloom, my artifact, it's broken. It hardly matters since you've played your last hand. It's time to face reality. Yeah. I can't believe you'd really stoop this low. It's disgusting. I will not be taken in. Ah! After him. Okay. Hey, wait up! I can't let a story like this get away. Got chase music. Oh my, I believe I've lost a few years off of what little remains to me. My lord, are you alright, my lord? Oh, monsters, the monsters! Neil is struggling to keep up. Hey, what's that? It's Dalmore's yacht. Hey, wait! We're going after him in this boat. Come on, you two, get on board. Will do. Alright. Bye, Neil. Have fun. Hey, let me come too! Whoa! Alright, we're closing in! That craft is small and lightweight. This craft is small and lightweight, so we have the advantage, it seems. Damn stubborn little. Take this! Hiya! Peace. What? That'll teach you not to underestimate a bracer. Joshua, flank him on the right. Roger that. Huh? Whoa, how'd he get so fast? The wind is blowing towards the open water. It's catching his sails and giving him a boost. Not good. At this rate, the yacht has clear advantage. We won't be able to catch up. Say what now? Haha. It looks like Adios smiles on me today. I bid you farewell, brats. You've got to be kidding me. We were so close. He's going to get away. There must be something we can do. What the? They're here. Yo, that's a chonker right there. Alright, getting away is all well and good, but what now? I guess I have no choice but to head for the Empire. Or if I lie low for a while, maybe he. So,
What? What if we countered your yacht with an airship the size of like a house, like a mansion? Whoa! Wah! And then his boat capsized. Ba, 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 ba. What is that airship? Is it the Royal Army? No, the coat of arms is wrong. It's a Royal Guard ship, a high-speed cruiser. Her name is the RCL. RCL. Well, looks like we've got here just in time. That blue and white uniform. I've lost his voice as well. The blue and white uniform. Are you Her Majesty's Royal Guard? Precisely. I am the company commander, Julius Schwartz. Mayor Morris Dalmor Ruan. I'm placing you under arrest for arson, robbery, and embezzlement, among other charges. This is a dream. It has to be a dream. No. And then he died on the boat. What's going on? Jean called the Royal Army for reinforcements? But how'd they get here so fast? Ho there, Bracers! Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Please let us handle this matter. I pressed Mayor Dalmor for information once he regained consciousness, but he apparently can't remember anything regarding the past few hours very well, if he remembers them at all. He's also drawing a complete blank about the arson and the robbery. Really? Kinda like the leader of the Sky Bandits. Maybe it's related to those men in black from before. Well, even if you can't remember, the crimes are pretty clear-cut. It should go without saying that we'll be checking out his steward, too. If we uncover anything, we'll be sure to let the Bracer Guild know. We appreciate it. By the way, Lieutenant, I have a favor to ask. What might that be? Would it be all possible for me to get on board that ship as well? It's supposed to be the most advanced airship ever to come out of Zeus. It'd make for a great story. I really need one. I'm afraid not. The RCL was only just completed and is still undergoing flight testing. I may ask that you not comment on her at all until she's been officially unveiled. What? Oh, come on! You gotta at least give me something about the mayor and his steward being arrested. Don't worry, the facts of the story will be given over to the Royal News Agency. Until then, please refrain from reporting any of this. What choice do I have? Alright, I can do this. I can write a story with even the barest scrap of information. I've got to hurry up, back to the papers, and put these events to paper. It's back to the agency, put these events to paper. If you'll pardon me, everyone. Bye, Neil. Have fun. He's in his usual high spirits. Would you expect any less? I'm told the liberal news circulation has increased dramatically of late. Hope he's not planning to write a big propaganda piece. What do you mean? Never mind. That was not quite impressive, First Lieutenant Schwartz. Colonel. Whoa! Colonel Richard. Oh, I remember you. I presume that you are the new bracers of the guild spoke of? Oh, so you were the one Jean got in touch with, Colonel Richard? Yes, I received word at Liston Fortress, where the royal forces are stationed. I got here as quickly as I could, only to find the crisis had passed. Excellent work, Lieutenant. That's very kind of you, sir. Still, I wonder, what would bring the guards from the royal city here, and so quickly? Perhaps you know of a route so secret that even our intelligence division is unaware of? Surely you jest. Come now, Captain. This is hardly a time to pick a fight. I was simply admiring the proactive stance of the Royal Guardsmen. It's good to have you on our side. If it pleases you, Lieutenant, we'll take over the investigation from here and move matters to Liston Fortress. I believe the mayor will be attended to there. Yes, sir. I understand. Now, if you'll excuse us. Ladies and gentlemen of the Bracers Guild and the Royal Guard, and the young lady in the uniform. Fate willing, I think we shall see each other again. And with that, I bid you farewell. Safe travels, everyone. You were at the festival.
Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did the Colonel look like he was eyeballing Chloe to anyone else? Was he? I'm sure it's just because he doesn't see students very often in his line of work. I would make too much of it. I bet you're right. That's probably it. That's not the impression I got at all. I'm certainly certain he's just as surprised as you are. It's hard to believe that Bracer so young would be so capable. He might be scouting you out to become part of the Royal Guard. Oh, come on, don't flatter us. We had a lot of help on this case. You needn't be so modest. You're not full-fledged Bracers yet, but I presume that you wish to become so. Well, yes, we're in training for it. We intend to travel all over the country before the Queen's birthday celebration as part of our preparations. I see. You're partaking in self-study then. Lieutenant Schwartz, everything is ready from the CEO's departure. Acknowledged. Estelle and Joshua, and Chloe too, of course. We must be leaving soon. I hope that our paths will cross again. Yes, ma'am. We'll be looking forward to it. Thank you very much. I see. Yo, you got trumpets? Let's go. Regiment, attention. Whoa. Royal Guardsman Warship, RCL, prepare for takeoff. I just looked over to Discord and I have over 9 notifications. I'm scared. Wow, a salute and fanfare to go with it. That's a little overwhelming. Yeah, and a state-of-the-art ship to boot. But I guess you'd expect as much from the defenders of Her Majesty, the Queen. True. Lieutenant Schwartz sure is cool, though. She kind of reminds me of the character Chloe played, Oscar the Knight. I think so, too. What an odd coincidence. Scream! Oh, don't tell me the Royal Guardsman showed up. And the RCL was there, too? She's supposed to be cutting edge. It's too bad I just worked in the info desk. I'd have loved to see that. I'm sure I never figured you were a military enthusiast. Still, didn't you end up speaking to Colonel Richard? Yes, he was on duty at Liston HQ. I don't know how the Royal Guardsman got there so quickly, though. I guess there's a lot more cross-communication in the military than I thought. Amazing that they managed to communicate at all, given how many agencies there are. Regular Army, Border Patrol, Intelligence, the Royal Guard. It must be pretty complicated. Cleaning up after an incident like this will be a major undertaking. What will happen to the administration of Rouen from now on? Yeah, since the mayor's been arrested, I imagine they'll be sending in someone as acting mayor. And if Dalmore is found guilty, elections will have to be held. Plus, reparations will probably be made towards the orphanage. Really? That's good. Thank goodness. All of this is thanks to Estelle and Joshua. Thank you so much, truly. Come on, you don't have to be so formal. We just did what was right. Plus, it wasn't just us. Agate played a big part. Speaking of... Jean, have you received any word from him? Yes, unfortunately. I'm afraid he wasn't able to capture the men in the black uniforms. They were not alone, apparently. Agate was ambushed. What? Is he alright? Yes, he managed to defeat them. I believe he gave chase, and they're on their way to Zeus. But now, he's probably well outside of Rouen. Wow, talk about hardcore. Well, he's got plenty of experience after all. He's been chasing the black-clad characters for a while. I think they're related to a job your father asked him to do. Dad asked him? And Agate just did what he asked? Well, the one who put Agate, the Ravens, in his place was none other than Cassius himself. And whatever he might like to claim, Agate stood no chance against him. Whoa, seriously? Cassius really beat some sense into him, and Agate's too stubborn to simply say thanks and leave it at that. I get it. Maybe that's why he's so abrasive when it comes to us. Abrasive barely covers the guy's attitude. I guess he's not so high and mighty where Dad's involved, huh? Oh, speaking of your father. Something wrong? What about the black orbment that lit up and saved our lives at the mayor's estate? Oh yeah, that's right. So much has been going on that I forgot all about it. I wonder what that was about. The orbment may have saved our skins, but it still is weird. An unusually colored orbment, huh? What can you tell me about it? Well, Estelle explained that, along with a memo, had been in a package addressed to Cassius. Oh my, that's quite a story. From Kay asking about Professor R. Could it be... You know what it means? Not specifically, but I've got a hunch. Nothing to back it up, though. But if you want to know more about its origins, I suggest going to Zeus. Why Zeus? As you know, Zeus is famous for the manufacture of orbments. There must be someone there who might know something about your orbment. Makes sense? We may never learn more about the Black Orbment without consulting an expert. But we still have more training here to finish. Well, about that, you may want to prepare yourselves. What? Really? You had to have seen this coming. I mean, you got a recommendation from Bose after the Sky Bandit incident. Given your crucial roles in all these cases recently, I see no reason not to award it. Your assessment and rewards have been prepared. Nice, festival help. Teresa, an extra 10. All this on top of the pay for performing in the campus festival? Thank you for everything you've done for us. Come now, you've earned it. I confess I'd also like to see you advance as quickly as possible. I believe we'll be able to make the best use of your talents this way. Thank you, Jean. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Congratulations, both of you. It'll be kind of lonely here without you, though. Chloe. You're right. It'll be tough to say goodbye. Oh, please don't mind me. I'm just being selfish. Will you please tell me when you're ready, when you find out what day you're leaving? I'd like to see you off at least as far as the Airleton checkpoint. That's the end of chapter 2. I think for once we're actually going to end on the chapter save point thing. 'Cause my throat's pretty tired and well, we've done a fair bit and I the ominous incoming Discord messages staring at me, just flashing that there is 9 plus has me worried for my life. It's one of those like someone's trying to get in contact with me. I don't know. So yeah, I will probably do some more of the Shield Nuzlocke tomorrow, depending on how my throat is feeling. I've already got the like homework stuff that's due for the next few days already taken care of, which is good. No nightly stream unless something unexpected happens, though. Who knows? My Friday night schedule rather, seems to be a lot more open than I was initially thinking it would be when I started like streaming and create the schedule. So, I mean, if it looks like it's going to have some free time, I'll probably just do something where I'm not reading for 4 hours straight like this. Um, just because I don't want to like murder my throat. So, anyways, um, thanks for coming by. It was fun having people. And if you name it? If any of you are seeing this in the future, I hope you enjoyed. So take care, and I'll see you guys next time when we head to the Zeus region. I'm looking forward to it.